Also, thank you for indulging me on my rant. I feel a little self-conscious about it. No! I forgot to plug this in! Okay. Well. Oh no, don't start. Okay, now we're good. It's Chicago that makes it a blue state.
Brought to you by the following sponsors.
Hi, Junpei. But yeah, outside of Chicago, it's the same as everywhere else in the Midwest. I know you understand, Bree. That's where you're from, right? Oh yeah, Missouri. Oh my god, Missouri. Missouri's scary. My friends heard FES last week. I send them all the strength. I never felt like so misery. That's like Kuma. That's such a sick animation. And we didn't even see it during the final battle. Oh, look at all of them.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Yeah, they didn't give him a because doesn't Kuma mean bear or something? They didn't give him a name. Oh god, stay. If you hear Windows noises, it's me. Yeah. I love how lazy it is. Oh my. We're having some problems. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine. Okay, woo! Back to Tartarus.
Shuji Ikutsuki.
Ikuchi! I forgot! This room that Akihiko-san, oh god damn it, called the entrance of hell. Koromaru-san remains in a cautious posture and waits to see what the person who just entered the room will do. Akihiko-san pales and Ken-kun stands frozen next to me. No!
Ah, Akihiko and Ken. It's been a while. Are you enjoying this?
Dojima! No! Bro! I can't do this! He just said exactly like Dojima. It's Dojima in disguise. Great vegetables, not Igor. I can't believe they used an Igor line earlier. Or that voice actor. They just copied and pasted that and then they gave him a new voice actor anyways. Oh god, this doesn't fit.
You! So you were the one behind this after all.
Get him, Ken. Get him. I just watched back that clip where Ikutsuki introduces Ken. And he's like, he has the potential. And I was like, take him back to the orphanage. Get him out of here. We don't want a kid on the team. No.
Now don't glare at me like that. This is the perfect place for our reunion. It was quite troublesome to prepare.
I'm horrified.
The one you're taking great pains to find will be the one giving you great pains. Or something like that.
Dojima with the quirky laugh. I remember when you rejected. Yeah, chat was like, bro, he's just a kid. I was like, I don't care, get him out. That's why I don't want him here. He's a kid. They're like, you haven't even met him yet. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Not my haha. Oh my god, it won't even play. Shut at the orphan hater. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Why isn't this working? Please work. This Ikuchi int. Okay, it's loud, but at least I can drink water now. Shuji Ikutsuki. I can't do this. Ikutsuki. Why is Labras narrating? Without waiting for us to respond, he continues to speak.
We're finally reunited, and I don't even rate a hello? Or do you not want to speak to someone you killed? Is that it?
I can't take him seriously, bro. Like, it would have already been a struggle with his actual voice actor, but with Dojima, I can't do this.
Huh? Killed?
I just picture, like, drunk Dojima. I feel dirty. What's he doing with his voice?
Ah, you must be the 5th generation weapon Labras. Poor thing. Didn't they tell you? That's right. They killed me. Of course, since I'm standing right here, I guess they almost killed me would be more precise.
But they didn't? You fell off the rooftop, bro. You killed yourself.
That's ridiculous! You're the one who lied to us and tried to kill us!
True. Listen to my son.
Calm down, Ken. He destroyed himself. He can't possibly still
there
be
you go.
alive.
There you go.
Who are you really?
Oh, how cruel. Here I am, talking right before your eyes, and you still won't believe it.
No, your voice sounds different.
Why don't we ask the 3 who just arrived what they think of this?
We hear footsteps approaching from behind. Oh god. And turn to see Yukari-san, Junpei-san, and Aigis tumble in. Just like Ken-kun and Akihiko-san, they're at a loss for words when confronted with the person standing in the center of the room.
Ikutsuki! No way!
How are you?
Though the two of them are surprised, Aigis looks over at me. That's right, we can tell.
Don't be fooled, everyone. I can feel it. What's standing there is...
Indeed, that is not Ikutsuki-san. He's a fake, created by a shadow.
Let's go, girlies.
Just a foolish trick. That's what I
The
thought.
robot girlies.
Ah, well, you're a piece of junk, but you have a good nose, huh? You could have let me play around for a little while longer.
Kojima. What? Where is it? No. With a sudden change in mannerism and a few muttered words, the thing taking on Shuji Ikutsuki's appearance crumbles. Dissolves. And the melting figure stands another person who had not been there a moment ago. He appears to be a young man around the same age as Yukun and his friends. What appears to be a Yasogami high uniform is tied around his waist. What could this mean? Is he another student at this school? A pair of scars crosses his face, and he smirks while toying with the 2 swords he carries at his waist.
Who are you?
So everybody connected to Kirijo's here, huh? The looks on your faces are hilarious. You talk the big talk, but deep down, you were totally freaking out over old Ikutsuki-chan. I couldn't see your faces in person last time, though. You remember, don't you? It was when I took control of that scrap like the puppet it is.
You were behind the abduction of Labras then.
Yeah, it was a crazy performance, huh? That weapon took a lot of whipping. You need an introduction or something? My name's Sho Minazuki, and I'm behind all this. Welcome to my world, Kirijo lackeys.
Sho Minazuki?
Sho Minazuki. That name sounds familiar. It was in the data that Kikunu-san gave me before we descended on this town. A name from Shuji Ikutsuki's files. It seems this young man has a connection to Ergo research after all.
What is the meaning of this? What are you setting us all up like this for?
Huh? What are you whining about, you little shit? I was letting you have some fun. It's a little entertainment.
Whoa! You do not call my son a little shit!
Oh, I guess I do have a score to settle with you. Ikutsuki was my dad, after all.
God, I'm never gonna get used to hearing that. Ikutsuki fucked.
Dad? That's impossible.
Ikutsuki doesn't fuck!
You're lying. He didn't have any kids.
Not Cease being like, he has never had sex! Never!
Doesn't matter. I'm still gonna kill you all.
The young man draws his sword. You're lying! Iguchi didn't fuck. The light glints off them. His eyes gleam with glee, the mania of madness. So this man, he's the one behind this entire case.
Toying with people and hurting them like this. What are you trying to accomplish?
There's no way that guy ever had sex in his life.
Huh?
I've had enough. If you're hurting from your dad being killed, I get that. But is this the only way you can deal with it?
Labras.
Junpei would say it, actually.
Mitsuru-san's people are risking their lives to try to end this tragedy themselves. They're doing their best to take responsibility for what happened. And I already know that your Ikutsuki guy lied to Mitsuru-san, betrayed them, and...
Shut up, you goddamn puppet! You've never even met him, so
Damn.
enough with your shit! Or what? You gonna lecture me like you're a real person? What a joke.
Oh my god! He just straight up murdered her.
You bastard.
But don't get the wrong idea now. I already told you that I don't give two shits about Ikutsuki. He used me and threw me away, that asshole. It doesn't matter. See, all you bastards are in my way. Every single living thing is in my way. Every goddamn thing!
What are you talking about? That's just insane!
Ken, you're insane!
I'm insane? It's this world that's insane.
Get him,
All
Ken.
this bullshit about the power of friendship and close bonds and whatever. It's a pile of garbage. Trash! Bastards, die! Just go away forever, goddammit! I'll get rid of every last one of you. I'll annihilate you along with this entire world!
My head hurts! I wonder why. I sense a resonance of a plume of dust from the young man, and it's giving off emotion. Hatred? No. Sadness? My head hurts. Can Ronald McDonald get it together? Whoa, don't even compare. Don't even compare! I mean, to be fair, I compare too, but this is so the blueprint. And it does not even hold a candle to Engine Room. Like, not even. This is like a little kid wanting to act out the Engine Room scene. He wants the world, but at the same time rejects it. This intense mixture of solitude with despair and yearning. I felt this.
I know this emotion. Labras? He doesn't truly hate the world. What he really feels is... Labras-san, look out!
Koromaru-san tackles me, and I fall sideways. A giant knife is vibrating in the floor, right where I'd been standing only seconds ago.
Don't say another word, you failure.
Jesus.
What a drag. I'm tired of this. Well, I've already got enough Persona fragments anyway.
Persona fragments? Wait, do you mean...
Persona fragments. Those are the same words General Teddy used earlier. I love that the P4 cast are here, but they're not saying a thing. The young man calling himself the mastermind behind all of this. The fakes whose sole purpose was to fight us. The flakes of light emerging from the defeated shadows. All of those now make sense to me. Most likely the rest of us are feeling the same way. Sho was gathering Persona fragments by making us fight our doubles. The moment we all reach that conclusion, Sho pulls out a small box and holds it before us.
So it's time to get the real show started. Here's a question for you. What do you think this is?
That's... Is that the remote Ikutsuki was using when he controlled Aigis?
What? He had a remote?
No. Stop him!
Too late. Activating the anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labras.
I feel a sudden snap within me. Suddenly, I lose control over my entire body. At the same time, my consciousness begins to fade, as if I'm being painted over by something else. It's that infernal device that took over my body and forced me to hurt the others, just like the other day. It gnaws at my mechanical body, and all my self-control begins to slip away.
Labras!
Labras!
This is fun! Oh, by the way, I didn't stick a device in it or anything to do this. A weapon is there to be controlled, so, of course, there's a remote control. It's been built into that thing from the very beginning.
Not the NES controller.
I told you I'd destroy everything, right? Friendship, what a joke. One push of a button, and it all means nothing!
Damn it! Teammates! Friends! There it is. There it is. God damn it. It's the blueprint. It's the blueprint.
Sister, please pull yourself together.
Oh, God. I scream internally at myself to stop, but my arm swings my axe at Aigis and sends her flying away.
Aigis!
Now!
Oh, there's the P4 crew. But they don't say much.
You just won't die, will ya? That's not good enough!
Isn't Adachi still here?
Damn it!
No! Koromaru-san leaps at Sho and tries to snatch the box away from him. Yukun and his friends follow, but Sho deals with them all in a single strike. This boy is strong.
Not one of you's coming to help, huh? You couldn't anyway. My remote controller's more of a remote control her. Kidding!
Everyone knows that you inherit puns genetically.
Now, Labras, kill the scion of Kirijo first. You specialize in tearing apart your companions,
Ow.
right?
Sho jumps back to a safe distance, then sends me an order to do just that. My legs move against my will and send me towards the crucified Mitsuru. She's still crucified? We didn't get her down?
I'm not your puppet. I have a heart of my own.
Or... Man, I hate the lighting right now. It's so green. Hold. Okay.
A heart? Like I give a crap. You want me to erase all that too, then?
He manipulates the small box again with a raucous laugh. The power restraining me intensifies, and I can feel... Why would she think raucous? Okay. And I can feel myself slipping away against the torrent of commands blasting into my mind. The blade of my axe is against the cross Mitsuru-san is bound to.
Stop! Stop! Please! No! Labrys!
Damn it, you son of a bitch! If it's tough for you to hurt your companions, then I'll blast your consciousness into nothing! So hurry up and tell them!
Not her vibrating. An even more forceful command overtakes me. Mitsuru-san, Yu-kun, Ken-kun. We're just gonna yell everyone's name. Yukari-san, Chie, everyone. I try to desperately hold on to my thoughts, but it's mercilessly torn away. I lose all feeling of the weight of my axe in my hands, and my vision begins to waver. Titty! Adachi! I am going to destroy those I hold dear again, Dojima!
Labrys, don't give up! Believe in yourself! Believe in yourself!
Well, there's you. The last thing I see through my fading consciousness is Yu-kun. Oh, I don't want to feel this way ever again. I don't want to give up. I won't! And just like that, a sound rings out and darkness envelops me. Gotta believe. Did my consciousness drift off, shut off? No, even in this darkness, I'm still awake. Whose voice is that? I hear a familiar laugh in the distance. I can't see who it is, but I know that voice.
A heart? What a lame ass. Just like always. You're the other me. That's right. I am you. I'm the you within yourself that you keep a lid on.
Is this for real? I become terribly confused in the darkness. My shadow, the existence that should have melted away and become a part of me when I accepted it. She stands before me, looking exactly the same as she did before.
I don't think you really understand. Well, I'm in a good mood, so I'll make an exception and tell you. Your body is special. You have 2 memory banks. One for yourself, another, a black box that would allow you to absorb the memories of the other Labrys units when you killed them and took their name.
This is so near Automata.
It was such a surprise. Thanks to that, even after I became one with you, my personality was preserved in it. Oh, this is amazing. It's pounding with the resonations of the plume of dust.
She gazes upwards with an ecstatic expression and looks to me and seductively licks her lips.
I've been waiting all this time for your will to weaken.
Not seductively.
Now this body is finally mine! What? It's about time you ended this. Believe in your friends? Look where that got you.
Seductively!
Don't you hate him? Don't you want to destroy him? Enough of this bullshit about bonds and camaraderie. All you have to do is destroy everything. Put that gigantic axe on your back to use.
I thought she said... put that gigantic ass on your back to use. I wasn't looking.
Huh?
Anyways.
What?
Labrys!
Hey, you piece of junk! Can't you follow the simplest order properly? How broken are you?
Follow orders.
That voice.
Is kiss my skinny little ass, you punk kid.
Now it's skinny.
Whatever crap you order me.
Holy crap, this fluctuating ass. It's 1 minute it's gigantic, the next it's skinny.
Lapras?
What can't she do? Oh,
I
damn.
destroy whatever I want. That includes whiny brats like you, who try to get in my way and order me around.
You piece of junk! You call me a brat, but you're no different! I mean, what the hell are you?
Carrot brat.
Lapras has turned into a really bad girl.
Bro, what is this writing? What is happening? Yukari, huh? She literally goes evil. She's turned into a really bad girl. She needs to go to her room. She's grounded. I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience. What is this? This is real. I refuse to believe this is real. Yukari! She's a really big.
That's Labras's shadow. I thought she had disappeared.
Okay. I can't do this. I know, my first thought was that voice actor, she had to read that line. She had to look at that line and say it with her whole ass, even. Just full on in character, let's go. Yukari, that's Mitsuru. She's confused. Okay. We're gonna drink some water. That's ridiculous. An explosion of emotions had pushed my consciousness back to the surface. I'm a really bad girl. The darkness disappears and my vision returns. Peak Persona. You know, why do people say that, like, Persona 5 Royal or Persona 4 Golden or P3, why do they say that those are the best games when Ultimax exists? I'm not in control of myself, but the other me is. The emotions running wild within me are out of my control, and my body won't accept my commands.
Crap! So wiping out the rational mind made its true self show up? Goddamn shitty robot, it's completely useless!
Cut the crap, brat. Come at me. Come, Persona. Asterius!
Oh, she has Asterius.
Seriously? She can even summon that cow monster from before? Wait, did she just call it her persona?
You little... What the hell's going on here?
What do you expect, Ariadne? That little thing isn't worthy of being my partner.
Okay, all of the cheesiness aside and like the dialogue and everything, this is such an interesting concept that like a suppressed part of yourself could have a completely different persona. God damn it. Huh, I wonder if they'll pick this back up again in a future game. As I was saying it, I was like, oh. It's sick though! And it's also P3 as well. It's so cool! Like, I love that about both those characters that have those two different personas from different parts of themselves. Well, technically Makoto is a different, but still, like, it's so interesting. I want them to play with this even more in a future game. And also the fact, oh man, I've always said this, but in P3, when Thanatos crawls its way out of Orpheus like a parasite, I feel like they should take that concept and do more with it, honestly, because how sick would it be if there was like a part of you that was like painful and it like ripped its way out of you like that, and it was like actually painful for the user as well. It's very P3 core, but I feel like there's just so much more there that they can go into even further. Akechi did not think first, huh? Well, Akechi is very... He did do things first. Because he controlled both. He just chose. And that was new. That's pretty new. That's very in line with wildcards, which makes sense. But yeah, man. I just thinking about if you'd played all these Persona games and then played Persona 5, you would have been like, oh, damn, I've seen this before. When you saw Akechi. It's such a cool concept. I just feel like there's so much there for like a future Persona game. That's either a wild card or not necessarily a wild card, something like this or something more like parasitic. And it's also really neat. I've never quite seen a developer that has a long-standing franchise of games that are all very good that reuses its own ideas, and it's very obvious. But they put different spins on them, and you can tell that past games were almost drawing boards for current games. Man. Straight up thought Akechi was Kin! Yeah, I mean, Akechi also had the whole Kin thing going on. Like, Akechi's like an amalgamation of a lot of really interesting aspects of past characters. Thinking about it. And that's why he's so peak. He was refined, man, over and over again. This is why I wish I could genuinely recommend playing Persona games in release order. There's so much inaccessibility. I don't know. I'm almost of the opposite mind. Because I'm thinking about it of how I experienced it. And I genuinely loved my shock at all of P5's twists. And I feel like if I had played the older games beforehand, I would have been like, oh, this was kind of done before. I still would have liked it, but it wouldn't have been as shocking. Like, even right up to third semester, because there's a lot of aspects of, like, even 2-2 that was in P3. And making that decision. And just how shocking that was. I'd never seen that done before. And P5 does it so well. Like, it's really refined and... I mean, P5 is a good game. Whereas, like, experiencing some of these concepts in some of the earlier games, they're not bad at all, but you could just tell they're not as refined. So, experiencing all of them in P5 first and then going back and seeing, like, how things probably led up to that is very interesting to me. I would have wanted to preserve my surprise with P5, I think. Yeah, also the Velvet remix during Nyx, that really hits after playing 5 and then 4. Yeah, it's almost like playing them backwards for me was my preferred way. Like, I'm glad I did it this way. And I can't say that about many franchises, honestly. Persona's very unique in that. But I mean, it could go either way. It just depends on where you want to experience these twists for the first time, because they are kind of repeated in a lot of ways. I appreciate the gameplay improvements. Yeah, I'm sure. There's a big payoff there for sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Anywho, just had another Akechi moment, as usual. Sho, now facing the full wrath of my shadow's uninhibited urge to kill, draws his swords with an almost annoyed sneer.
You better watch out. I'm no ordinary shadow. I'm finally free! Free to wreak as much havoc as I want!
God. And like, we thought Sho was having an engine room breakdown, and then Labras also like shares in the engine room breakdown formula. This is wild. Wait, am I gonna control her with Asterius? Who am I? Am I playing a show? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I'm Lebrus. Okay. Jeez, that persona's scary. Did she just say kiss my ass?
Damn it!
Whoa. Playing a Shadow Labrys. She did!
Shit! You broke the goddamn remote! What the hell are you, damn it?
Oh my god, that was actually... That was really cool. That was pretty sick.
Oh, what's wrong, little boy? Don't tell me you're done already. I'm not even close to being satisfied.
Like, this is pretty awesome seeing Labrys put him in his place, not gonna lie.
Is that the real Labrys?
No. That's her suppressed emotions running wild.
God, it really do be a catchy in the engine room, huh?
That show guy brought this on himself. He couldn't have known something like this would happen with Labrys' memories.
But this is bad.
Yeah, she was already a handful when we all went up against her. This is gonna be even worse now. Damn it.
Oh my god.
I guess I should put an end to you now. How do you want it? Ah, yes. You wanted me to tear you apart, didn't you?
You monster. Try it if you can. You're not worth my time, but I don't care anymore. I'll do everything in my power to destroy you!
Stop, Labrys! You've done enough!
Don't do it! He's not worth it!
Out of my way, you bastards. I don't need more of your friendship games from last time.
No! If you're seriously gonna do this, then you've gotta get past us!
What are you doing? It's too dangerous! Get away from her!
I'm sorry, Akihiko-san, but we can't back down from this.
We're Labrys' friends! We could never let her accept this fate!
Oh,
We're not sticking up for this guy,
P4.
but we'll never let one of our friends become a murderer!
She put her weapon down. This is more garbage. Do whatever you want, you idiots. This place. What's happened to me? You.
I've had enough of this shit. I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Huh? You're giving control of my body back to me?
You're the one who likes playing house.
Not the gloomy Yumi. The darkness, I can't see it, returns, and she brusquely turns her back to me. Silence fills the area for a moment, and then I suddenly realize something. She used a persona a moment ago. It's true that she looked and acted the same way as when she was a true shadow, but I can tell she was, I was fighting with the controlled powers of a persona just now. It may sound the same, but it's different. That wasn't a shadow running berserk. Because I accepted myself, I was able to attain a persona. Maybe the same could be said about—
actually... You did that to help me. Thank you.
Shut up. Just take over for me already. Oh, and...
Wait, how? Ooh. How sick would it be in like P6 in a future Persona game to have a character that has literally split personalities and they each have a persona? And it's a plot twist. Because they could present it in a way where like it seems like there's several people like they're trying to like hunt down a person or something, but it seems like there's several people and it's actually just one, but they have different personalities and different personas. So not that I'm saying that there should be another traitor or like investigation even, but I don't know. It could be a really neat concept. The good one doesn't know about it. Yeah, like maybe, I don't know. Well, I don't know too much about split personality disorder as like a medical condition or anything, but God, that could be really, there's so much there, I feel like, because either some of the personalities don't know, so some things are shot, like, I don't, there, oh man, my brain is like, a fake wild card. Yeah, like you think that they're gonna be a wild card. That could also tie in with Elizabeth too. Not that I'm saying Elizabeth should be like a main character of the next Persona, but I don't know, like, because she's looking for wild cards and wanting to study wild cards, and this could be like someone that she thinks is a wild card or whatever. Or maybe it's not even from the perspective of Liz. It's just like she's kind of involved because it could be a wild card, or maybe she's in the shadows, and that's what brings this person to light and makes them like a main character for the game. But they're not actually a wild card. They just seem to be. Oh, that could be really neat. Atlas, I give you full reign. You're allowed to take this idea. Take this idea and run from it. I give you permission. Just want to see it actualized. Oh, that would be neat. Because I'm thinking about how they thought Sho had a split personality, but he didn't. And they kind of play with that a lot between him and Labris here, but they don't actually go through with it. But there is a whole like wealth of potential there, untapped potential, where like, I mean, there could be up to, I don't know, 7 personalities or something. It could be a whole thing. Sending this to my uncle who works at Atlas. The potential. Uh-huh. Yu Yu Hakusho. Maybe. Maybe it's where I got the idea. I don't know. There's a lot there, especially with personas. And just like the shock that would be. Oh man. Can you imagine the actor too? Like acting for that character and having to like completely shift who you are within the same character? Oh, that would be so cool. Just like several different ways, not just like in the way that we've seen with a very specific character in P5, but you could go even further. And that wouldn't be out of Atlas's realm because they're not afraid of doing things that are too close to their previous installments, so if it's different enough. The other me mutters something. I can't hear what she says, but I can tell what it was she wanted to say. Yeah, don't worry. You're me and I'm you. You do remember what I feel, huh? She's always sleeping inside of me. Even though she had forcefully taken over my body, I feel kind of relief. What if a persona user but what if a persona user but the persona takes over? Well, a persona is quite literally like a person's manifestation of self, so it would have to be like an artificially like inserted persona or something. Which kind of is P3-esque. But that was more of like, ooh, wait, there's another concept though. Because P3 was, yes, about scientifically bringing about artificial personas, but it's still their persona that is brought out, even if it's like ripped out of them essentially. But what if someone, like, they figure out how to take, I don't know, a fake persona, someone else's persona? I don't think that's what, but I don't know, like a fake persona and put it inside someone? That could be like really fucked up. No, she came to it. Yeah, no one in P3 hasn't like a fake persona. Like it's their persona, even if it was like drawn out of them artificially. It's still theirs. So that could be something new too. Yeah. Take someone's persona away and put it in someone else. Yeah. It's like, how would that work? Because would it leave the other person like a hollow shell? And then would the new person that has their persona like kind of become like them? Or this could get really wild. It almost feels like it shouldn't be able to happen. But, it's something to toy with, play around with. Like getting someone's kidney. True. Is it Chidori and Junpei? God, out of context moment. I think it's technically like her, she's not like actually inside him. I think it's more of the whole concept of like, when someone dies, their memory lives on through you, you know? Because she sacrificed herself for him, so like the last vestiges of her desires in the world went to him. It's not actually. She's now inside him. Wait, their personas fused? Did they really? I saw it as more like metaphorical. I mean, his persona evolved, but that's all him. It was because of her. She was the catalyst. I don't think she actually like fused her soul with his. Oh. In P3P, the animation shows them fuse? The personas got married. Oh, Junpei also learns HP regeneration. Oh, one of her skills. But still, I could see that as being like a... Because he was so moved by her. You know? He was influenced by her. I don't know. I saw it as more of like a symbolic thing. But it would be cool if there was a Persona title in the future that did actually make this very like upfront and like, yes, these personas fuse, like this person became a part of this person, and like how fucked up could that be, you know? I don't know. That could be Yeah, it does really remind me of Kingdom Hearts. Like a more fucked up Kingdom Hearts. Y'all, we're onto something. We're onto something here.
Labrys!
Labrys! Imagine meeting someone that touches your very soul. Persona like that is crazy. Yeah. It could go both ways. It could be very like visceral in a really fucked up way or in a really beautiful way. And the whole overarching theme of the game could be the fine line between that. Persona 6 could all be about like how close can you be to a person even like either in a really beautiful natural way or an artificially like usurping kind of way. I don't know, because I think that they should bring back the experimentation from 3. That I liked where they were going with that, and they kind of only touched the surface with 3, honestly. It's kind of a way to explain away a lot of stuff instead of actually like delving fully into it.
Labrys!
Labrys, are you all right?
Shock.
So Persona 6 is going to be about pegging? Very notes.
Characters being able to fuse personas and they share memory. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to play around with this in terms of gameplay stuff too, which Persona loves to do and make it really sad. Ooh, there's a lot here. So kind of jumping off from the Junpei Chidori thing, but make it for real. Like maybe someone gets used as an experiment against their will and they get like put into another character, and like their persona gets ripped out of them and it kills them maybe, and it gets put into another character, and maybe they were in love and the other person got captured and the other person was trying to save them, but they're too late. And then they use that persona and the person that got captured and put them in the other person. And then the person before they die, and they're like, it's okay, I'll be a part of you. So kind of Chidori and Junpei, but like really fucked up, you know? And then you have to go on and play the character that now has the other persona inside of him of this other character that died. And then you have their skills as well. And it's so awful. And this character is so traumatized and it's so tragic. Yo, I would eat that up. I would cry at buckets over that shit. That would be so... And then also, so I always wanted, like, in a really hypothetical, dreamlike scenario, right? It would have been so cool if Joker and Akechi fought together with the final boss and had their personas, like, fused to have this, like, big... like wild card showdown with the final god boss. What if something like that could actually happen in the next Persona though? So, and that's like the really beautiful side of it. How personas can fuse together. And Adachi and you kind of had a thing going on there too, that where they fused and created like a bigger, but like put more emphasis on it. Like this is like the main part of this new Persona entry is just the fusion of personas and what this means and the beautiful versus the fucked up part. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm opening up P5 spoilers. They've been open. I should probably reiterate it more just because there's so much that's feeding into P5 and it's so hard for me to just not talk about it with this game specifically because this is very... They used a lot of ideas here for Persona 5 for sure. So I've just kind of had P5 spoilers open while we play through this. But yeah, big warning for anyone who's avoiding spoilers. Exactly like Digimon. Oh, really? I've never seen Digimon in my life. The fusion is really interesting because it promotes more focused relationship writing again, which I would love. Yeah, it's so in line with Persona. And also, it really makes a lot of sense considering how a lot of these past entries have already kind of played with these concepts but haven't gone all the way. They just kind of touched on it, which again, Atlas loves doing this. They'll take something that was only kind of lightly touched on and make it a whole central idea in a new Persona game. I don't know, Atlas, if you're not already doing this and you want to take these ideas, there you go. I will gladly play your game. I think that would be pretty neat. It's just any kind of like potential there is for extreme angst and trauma and awfulness. I'm like, yes, let's do it. Let's go. Let's make this as awful as possible. How painful can we make it? Digimon. Is this really? Am I just describing Digimon? I sense myself returning to the real world, as if the familiar voices are guiding me back. My vision slowly brightens.
You-kun? Everyone!
She's back to herself?
Yeah, I remember. My other half saved me, and everyone else brought me back to myself. And with that, I look over towards the young man before me. There's the unmistakable reaction of the plume of dust coming from within him. That plume of dust conveys an intense message to me. Now that I've been reunited with the other me hidden in the darkness of my mind, I know for certain what it's conveying.
You're actually lonely deep down, aren't you? You don't like being alone.
I hate how they use this song so liberally. They can't just use this song.
Labrys? Now what? Are you even more broken now? You think I'm lonely? If you're that mixed up, maybe destroying you would be doing you a favor.
I was like you once. You just haven't realized what's in your heart. It's 'cause no one ever accepted you for who you are.
God damn. It's literally just a catchy.
Huh? Labrys, what are you saying? That guy...
I know, but I understand his feelings too.
Literally, this is like the Akechi haters in the fandom. That guy murdered people! And then this is all the Akechi sympathizers. I know. But I understand his feelings too.
He was raised by this Ikutsuki guy. But when Ikutsuki died,
literally us
he was
explaining
just
Akechi.
thrown out into the world.
He was just thrown out into the world. He had nobody. His mom killed himself, or killed herself. He had no one. He just wanted revenge because that's all he ever had. He didn't have anything or anyone. I know he murdered people, but look at, he never had a chance.
You can't bear to live in this world, so you want to tear it down around you. But isn't that just something you're telling yourself? Even I found a home with Mitsuru-san and them. If you just opened up your heart, you could live in this world.
We needed
You could have
Labrys in the
friends.
engine room. We need to get her in the engine room right now!
Shut up.
Get her in there. Not the Boston wisdom.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! What the hell are you yapping about, you stupid puppet?
Shut up. His fit of anger cuts off suddenly and he falls unnaturally silent. Did he faint? Why am I inferior to you? I was very particular about my grades, my life, my public image. Also, someone who want me around.
What is this? My legs!
You are just some criminal trash living in an attic. So how? How does someone like you have things that I don't? Akechi-kun.
I can't...
I'm sorry. PowerPoint lives rent free.
Not this power again!
What is happening?
Damn it! This can't be...
This power...
I can't move! And it's not just me this time. Everyone seems to be held in place due to some power. The young man slowly and calmly looks over all of us. His eyes and the cross-shaped scar between them gleam red like a silently burning flame.
Stop putting useless ideas in his head. Do you intend to destroy him?
He looks so clean, does he? I'm so proud.
You are...
glad. Makoto deserves it.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. I am the one who will grant this boy his wish.
What happened to this guy? He seems completely different now.
Wait, I sense the plume of dusk. Who are you?
I have no need to explain. This boy yearned for me, and I awakened within him. That is all.
This theme is so good. A moment ago, the young man had been increasingly agitated, shouting like a child having a temper tantrum. All of a sudden, he's calm and speaks with a measured tone.
Whatever you're doing to us, is this another of your powers?
Oh, don't get me wrong. This power doesn't belong to me. I'm only borrowing it.
Borrowing?
The place is shaking. This isn't good.
The building's
Not the immersion.
creaking.
It's about time everything was ready. This is all thanks to you, so thank you. I have gathered enough persona fragments.
What was all this fighting for? What are you going to do?
It's simple. I borrowed power to envelop this town in red fog and make you fight against your fakes. It was all to carve off of your personas.
Carving our personas?
That's right. Our bait truly came in handy. All that's left is to awaken that thing.
So it's like we thought. This town feels like it's in the dark hour. And there's a tower similar to Tartarus. You're going to try to awaken death. Just like Ikutsuki!
Oh my good god.
Ah, not precisely. What I'm trying to awaken is not the same thing you fought against. I will grant this boy his wish and create his world.
This boy, his world. He speaks as if he's talking about someone else. The way he's speaking and staring at us is completely different from how he'd been only a moment ago, as if he's now a completely different person. Wait, a different person? Could it be?
Damn it. If only I could move.
I'll be going now. There are still some finishing touches that must be made. You are free to come after me, but your missing friends are in danger. It would be wiser to go and rescue them.
Wait, it just occurred to me. So what we were talking about with like making a Persona game that's all about fusing persona, like other people's personas together, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, and then having the central antagonist or central conflict, I guess, be someone with split personality would be so perfect, because these themes would be revolving around a person that perfectly embodies them, because they have a split personality with split separate personas, when the whole game is about fusing other people's personas together, but a single person has split personas within them. There's something, I'm onto something here. The more I think about it, I'm like, yes, yes. It's so poetic. It's so good. Anywho. I didn't read that, it's fine. At that moment, the mysterious power that kept us frozen stops. We finally regain control over our bodies.
Wait!
I call out in a fruitless attempt to pursue him before another presence shows up on my radar. It's not one of my friends, it's... Yukiko.
Yukiko? No.
Okay.
That's a fake Yukiko-san.
No, it's the real one.
Hey, yeah. It's not just her. What have Rise and Naoto been up to?
Nachi?
Minazuki just said that they're in danger.
Before you worry about that, you have to deal with me. Now, bring on the ring!
When the fake raises its arm, the usual red pillars descend and form barriers around us. No, I won't be able to pursue Minazuki now. He also said that our friends are in danger. Mitsuru-san is on the cross, and Yuukun and his friends are wounded. Oh my god, she's on the cross. We have no idea what kind of problems Naoto-kun and the others who aren't here are facing right now either. In any case, we have to hurry after Shokun as quickly as possible, rescue the others, and put this case to rest. Koro. I pull my axe from my back and turn around in reaction to Koromaru-san's bark. I found a place for myself among the shadow operatives. They're my comrades, and they feel the same for me as I do for them. They line up beside me. That's right, I'm not alone anymore. There's so many! Oh, it's P3! P3! I don't know, y'all. Who do you think I'm gonna choose? That's a tough one. All the choices! It's the fact that there's so many that's so... It like makes... I feel... Kid? Who? Who? No way! Fuka, obviously. So many choices, Kin. Oh, man, this makes... it's so... Junpei? Junpei? Let's go.
Finally!
Oh boy.
What have you been doing all this time?
Akihiko is his... Oh, that's actually so sweet, dude!
Go! Too bad. No good. Here I go. No good. I see the pass. No,
bitch!
Too bad.
How do I summon Persona again? Fuck.
Go, strike.
There it is.
No good. Here goes down.
Oh!
Don't let this wind get to your head. Keep training.
Akihiko! I love that he's like his... Oh, Dad! Ken is so fun. Oh man, not consume more protein. We don't even give the fallen shadow a second glance as we rush to where Mitsuru-san is hanging on the cross. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Since there's no music, I'll click out of this. Oh my god! Not show on a catch, not where he once sat! No. Please save my mom. Don't worry. I'm going to save Mother. She's still on the cross. Okay. The sturdy lock gives us some trouble, but we finally manage to get Mitsuru-san down, and the atmosphere among us becomes more cheerful. Though Mitsuru-san was quite disabled, she quickly regains consciousness.
Labris. Everyone.
She was the only one that you couldn't choose. Not this music. Bro, what? This game is just like a really painful Persona 3 playlist that they can just play at any time. Just like actual torture. Mitsuru-san looks relieved for a moment after seeing our faces, but she seems to have quickly reached an understanding. Her expression quickly turns meek as she apologizes to us.
Sorry. My judgment was flawed. I'm responsible for all of this.
Geez, there you go again with that stuff. Still, I'm really glad you're okay.
Oh my god! The wives! They embrace and kiss.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you.
She says it to Yukari and Yukari only. It's all thanks to you, and everyone else is like, I'm here too.
Oh, Fuka's safe too. She's headed this way from somewhere else right now, though.
It's all thanks to Yukari.
I see you managed to find Yukari-san, Junpei-san.
Hey, Ken? Man, you've grown. I mean, of course I did. It's all going according to plan.
He did.
But I heard
He's
that
a real
you fell
boy
asleep
now.
on your train and ended up here by accident.
True.
You never change, do you?
Oh, this is so... Oh my god, I'm gonna die. This is gonna kill me. It seems that the auxiliary staff like Yukari-san haven't seen Mitsuru-san and Akihiko-san in a while, so they have sentimental expressions as they greet each other. The stiff look on Mitsuru-san's face slowly begins to melt away. I was worried about Yu-kun and his friends after they were hurt, but they seem to be recovering as well. I'm so glad. Yu-kun and the others approached me.
Labris! I'm so glad you came. I thought we were done for.
I thought you turned into your shadow for a moment back there. What was that all about?
I don't know, but I guess my shadow's been within me all this time, watching everything I've seen.
I had my engine room moment.
And I think she's changing too, even if only little by little. And it was all of you who brought me back.
You really did help us. Thank you.
He approaches.
Labris, you came to save us, right? Thank you.
Hi, Fuka. I'm sorry you were stuck with him, my god. You have the patience of a saint.
Whoa, he really is a talking costume. You're not General Teddy, right?
Of course I'm not! Look at my fur!
White guy alert. Whoa, a white guy!
Koromaru-san says that his is 100% genuine dog fur.
Good job, Koro. So true.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a dog.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's so
Hey,
good.
what kind of fur is your coat made of, Mitsuru-san?
Koro, too real. Oh my god! Oh no! Don't ask her that!
This? Kikuno bought this coat, so... No, let us save the discussion of fur for later.
It's gonna be like some kind of animal fur. God. Mitsuru-san walks towards Yu-kun and his friends. Seeing the leader of the Shadow Operatives and the investigation team together like this makes me proud. Oh. These two people saved me and gave me a place to belong. I want to fight for these people, and that will help me get stronger. Having friends and comrades is truly wonderful. That's what I think.
Narukami, I must thank you. It seems we're once again indebted to you.
No, I have to apologize for breaking my promise to you. Your people have helped us out too.
This is so sweet. Oh.
That's fine. You helped me remember something important.
We did?
That's right. Trying to keep danger and death at a distance only results in putting life at a remove as well.
Mitsuru, stop.
I knew this when I established the Shadow Operatives, but it seems that I became too focused on thinking only about the present.
Mitsuru-san.
Allow me to ask for your help now, Narukami. I'd like you and your friends to cooperate with us. We need your assistance to solve this case.
Persona 3, please knock that shit off right now.
Do I really need to answer that? Of course we'll protect Inaba.
You is such a good character. God, he has thrived in this game. Yu-kun looks straight into Mitsuru-san's eyes as he answers. Seeing his sincere resolve, Mitsuru-san nods cheerfully. Yu-kun's friends are all smiling too, as if they're agreeing to gladly take on anything that comes their way.
By the way, why don't we all compare what we know about the situation?
Oh,
So true.
you're on the ball, Ken. I was
sure
just
is.
about to suggest that myself. Yep.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to claim his idea. I mean, seriously, how lame do you have to be to try and steal credit from someone so much younger?
Oh my god. We each describe what we've experienced up to this point. Once we have a grasp of that, the topic of our conversations obviously shifted to Sho Minazuki. He's 40 years younger.
Who in the world is that show kid? Didn't he say something about Ikutsuki being his dad?
The young man stated that he was the mastermind behind the recent events here in Inaba. He also said that he is Shuji Ikutsuki's son. But the file was given by Kikunu-san clearly said that Ikutsuki had no family.
Presumably, he had a life before he was the chairman of Gekkoukan High. Couldn't he have had a child during that time?
Yukari! I guess he could have fucked like once before becoming a chairman. Because he couldn't have fucked while being a chairman. There's no way. There's no way.
No.
No!
Ikutsuki had no family, let alone a child. The only things on his mind were his experiments and the fall.
Mitsuru! No! He never fucked once. That man has never fucked. Ever.
Yeesh, so he was a mad scientist? Oh, don't tell me he was doing human experiments too.
Ikuchi did not fuck. Childless man.
Yes, he gathered orphans from different areas and performed inhumane research on them to try to artificially induce their personas.
Whoa, seriously? That's messed up.
Seriously? That's messed up. There is literally an NPC in Persona 5, like a background dialogue when you're running around Tokyo. Shibuya. And he says that.
Even after Ergo Research was disbanded, it seems Ikutsuki stole the research data and continued performing such experiments personally. One of those test subjects was named Sho Minazuki. The records state that he was the youngest of the test subjects.
An orphan, huh? Did Ikutsuki adopt him?
No, Sho Minazuki was nothing more than a favorite subject to Ikutsuki.
So he really didn't have a kid. Damn. I like the angle of him actually being his kid better. I mean, it's still fucked up. That's messed up.
Test subject? But he's a person. How could he do such a horrible thing?
He didn't fuck. Damn. That disproves the sex allegations. Guess no one got that Ikuchi after all.
The Kirijo group of the time was an evil place, suffused with his arrogance.
What if they're denying it because they just don't want to think about Ikuchi fucking? We can go with that angle. I like that better.
It isn't hard to imagine how he was treated with Ikutsuki in charge. Minazuki was raised in a solitary environment, never interacting with anyone. I suspect his experiences from that time greatly affected the development of Minazuki's current personality.
Takechi. Kerbeck's real. Oh lord. Scream it louder for the people in the back. Y'all acting like Ikutsuki having sex is an impossibility, but I've seen the finest minds of my generation be strung around for months by men that look just like him. SMH. True.
So that's why he said Ikutsuki was his dad. And he told bad jokes like Ikutsuki too.
He sure did. This is really fucked up, man.
Hey, that reminds me. In the middle there, he suddenly seemed like a different person. What was that all about?
We'd all noticed that. It was so sudden how his personality just switched. That red-haired boy could have split personalities. but the presence that I felt was bothering me a bit.
Mitsuru-san, when he reintroduced himself as Minazuki, I sensed some kind of resonation with my plume of dusk. What could that mean?
There is no information on that. The same goes for the power he had when his eyes turned red. Perhaps they are a result of Ikutsuki's experimentation. The entirety of the report has not been deciphered, but Ikutsuki's data does mention Minazuki's name and the plume of dusk. Kikuno's decoding it now.
Oh, I have it too. Kikuno-san entrusted me with it because it was an emergency.
Ah, that's fine. Either way, I was intending to share it with all of you once the report had been completely deciphered.
Shuji Ikuchi. The man who performed a countless number of inhumane experiments at the former Ergo Research, who used Mitsuru-san and the others even while serving as the chairman of Gakukan High School, and who schemed to destroy the world. I can easily imagine how many victims his experiments may have created. I myself am a result of a similar process after. So, Shokun is another one of those victims.
Hey, when he got all cold and called himself Minazuki, he said that he wasn't after revenge for Ikutsuki, right?
Correct. Based on what he said, it seems this Minazuki set this situation in motion to grant the hot-headed boy his wish for immense solitude.
And then he was talking about persona fragments.
That's right. He said that he covered the town in this red fog and was carving our personas by making us fight in it.
I love that we get to experience characters realizing who Sho Minazuki is twice. Just in different groups.
The sense of fatigue we felt when we were on those crosses is most likely part of that same plan. Looks like we completely fell for it.
But he said that he'd gathered enough fragments of our personas, didn't he? Then...
Yes, he's most likely completed that step of the plan.
What was that part about awakening something? I mean, I can guess that it's going to be pretty dangerous, but what's he trying to call down?
I know nothing about that, but if it's similar to what we encountered at Tartarus, it's nothing welcome.
Persona fragments, huh? What in the world is he planning on using them for?
What if Kin steps up? So, like, you stepped up in the last one. Are they gonna have you step up again, even though this is P3? Or what if Kin is like, I am now the new Makoto Yuki. Here I go, everyone. Here I go. They wouldn't do that. Sadly. They would not give him that big of a spotlight.
Watch this!
Is this all part of what he wants? We all fell silent, full of impatience and uncertainty. On top of all that, the second personality gave us word of caution as he was leaving. We need to make sure that everybody's safe as quickly as possible.
Oh, that reminds me. Yukiko and the others!
Yeah, it would be I guess, if anything.
That's right! That Minazuki guy said that Yuki-chan and the people with her are in danger!
Naoto-san and Kanji-san said that they were going to Junes. According to Junpei-san, supposedly Yukiko-san and Rise-san were at the same location.
As long as Kid doesn't have to seal himself.
Huh? Oh, right. But those two said they were gonna go look for Kanji and the others, so I don't think they're still there. They could miss each other.
Kin is prime protagonist. Yeah, no, he's got the perfect backstory, the perfect experience, the perfect role models.
Yes, I'm concerned about them as well. Let's split into two teams. One heads to the top of the tower while the other searches for Narukami's friends. Yamagishi, perform a search and try to locate them as best you can.
Understood. I don't know how well it'll go, but I'll try searching for everyone.
We're counting on you.
Persona.
That was the most gentle persona call. Fuka-san closes her eyes and concentrates, summoning her persona to search the surrounding area. And again, this red fog seems to be able to block the search abilities a little bit, like making Teddy sneeze when he tried to use his keen nose. So there's no knowing how well this will go.
So much interference. The fog might be getting thicker.
Protagonist coded sun, yeah!
Oh! I have 2 readings near Junes. That may be Kanji-kun and Naoto-kun. They seem to be moving towards Junes.
That's the same time she used when killing the team. Invoking Oracle.
And I found another 2 readings in town on the move
Oops.
together.
Do you think that's Yukiko and Rise? Oh, I'm so worried.
Worried for her girlfriend.
Oh, what the?
The entire room shudders immensely, and the building creaks. The one calling himself Minazuki is undoubtedly close to accomplishing his goal, whatever it is. There isn't much time left for us.
We must hurry. Yukari, Iori, Amada, and Koromaru, you're the least wounded. You pursue Minazuki.
That is so cool that she still calls Yukari by her first name and everyone else by their last names.
Right! I will go with Akihiko and Aigis to rescue Narukami's friends.
Yeah, that's her girlfriend.
Understood.
Yamagishi, you remain here and back us up. Narukami's group, you're all too exhausted. I ask that you remain here and regain your strength.
She said P4 sit down.
I'll do everything I can to assist you.
Wait, why is the P4 group exhausted? The P3 group were the ones on the crosses.
Whoa, seriously? Will?
No, we should stay here. Fukasan needs someone to protect her as well.
Hey, what about me?
Mitsuru-san, Teddy's got a great nose, so I think he'll at least be of some use.
No,
Please
no,
let him help you find our friends.
No.
Some use? How?
No.
I see. That's promising. Well then, you can assist us, Teddy.
Are we really getting P3 cast plus Teddy? Yosuke, what the fuck? He pawned him off on us. He said, take him. Please, take him.
Mitsuru-san, the school and this town have both turned into labyrinths. It
Yeah.
would be unproductive for us to search the town all in one group.
Yeah, we should leave him behind.
Yeah, Aegis is right. If we're all caught together again, things will get worse. Let's split into 2 teams.
P3
to
cast
search
is too
fast.
nice. They're like, I guess we'll take him. Yeah, you're right.
All right, I can provide some guidance as well. Aigis and Teddy, you partner up. Akihiko and I will go together.
Why would you do that to Aigis? That is the worst thing you could do to someone. She said, Akihiko and I got this. Bye, Aigis!
Once you meet with Narukami's friends, head for Junes. We'll regroup there and secure the area.
She already lost Makoto, okay? Why would you do this to her? Why would you do this to her?
Ooh, I get to be alone with Aisha.
Jesus Christ.
Their bodies were artificial, but their love was real. Okay, I'm in.
She had to go through the pain of losing Makoto for this. For this. I'm getting my car keys and I'm killing him. I'm squeezing my lens cap. I shouldn't squeeze the lens cap. I can tell that Mitsuru-san's leadership and quick decision-making have given everyone's morale a boost, not mine. Of course, who put her in charge? For what? Okay, for once, Mitsuru, this ain't it. Of course, her strength stems from her deep care for her friends and comrades, except for Aigis. She clearly hates Aigis. Who would put Aigis with Teddy? Who would do that unless they hated her? Who's a gnat? All our anxiety and impatience disappears, as if it had never existed, and we're filled with renewed determination. Stop. We all wish to protect this world. Makoto died on her lap, and now she's forced to partner up with Teddy. When will she stop suffering? Mitsuru-san approaches me.
I should ask you this now. What do you think about that young man, Sho Minazuki?
Well, I know we can't let him destroy the world and all, but
But
I think he's the same as me. I want to see him one more time and try to talk to him. Just like you all saved me, I want to save Sho.
That makes sense that it's gonna be Labradus. Being like the protagonist here. Ever since I was born, I was always alone, knowing nothing of love, trust, or interpersonal bonds. I was taught only how to fight, and I never considered the possibility of befriending anyone. That young man, Sho Minazuki, is exactly how I once was. That's right. And if that's the case, I should be able to save Shokun the same way I was
Very
saved.
well. I want you to pursue Minazuki as well. I'm counting on you, Labris.
Okay.
Not Teddy. With each of us given a duty to perform, we promise to reunite once the case has been solved and rush of the Rut promise to reunite! The occasional tremors caused in the building to rumble ominously are becoming more and more frequent, as if giving us an audible countdown to the end of the world. Are they gonna reunite on the rooftop? Why can we still hear his footsteps? Oh my god, that's so many people. Fuka? Fuka? What's Fuka doing? What's she doing? Oh my god. We're only at 60%. The murderer. It's Fuka Tuesday. Okay. I gotta pee. What's Fuka doing? We're going inside Fuka's brain! I'm sure it's a very pleasant place. This is exciting. Teddy, please shut up! Alright, I'm gonna leave you on a BRB. I'm gonna pee and grab some food real quick. I'll be back. Catchy.
Now I need that's my soul flows. Can't help thinking of you. Up in a sky, sing the moon's reaching stars. If you hold me tight, feeling heartbeat so close. Will this last long?
something if you find me. Put the diamond in the coat. And I put the coat on.
How far does this go? Stinky, we gotta go! No, Stinky! Ah!
I don't know who you are, but you're no match for me.
I killed him with the butter knife!
Oh, like a hot knife through butter.
Is he dead yet? I killed him with the butter knife! I stabbed him to death! I killed him! I killed his entire HP bar! I killed him! I did it! I killed him! I did! I did it! I did! I did.
Lee XP.
ねえ、こんな岩あったっけ？
まあ、最初はこんな風じゃなかったけどな。
最初？まあいいか。よっ。
Lee XP.
Hi. 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 Hey, gamer. Hi, gamer. Hi. Wait, actually, before I go back to Velvet Room, when I was eating my pancakes, yeah, I was meeting I was meeting pancakes. It started raining and the sun was out and it was so pretty. And I had this moment, and this always happens to me. And I always feel, I'm sure no one cares about this, but let me do this for me because it'll make me feel better, okay? I feel really bad about ranting about the Midwest because usually I do it jokingly, but there was some animosity in there earlier. And I try to never put that kind of negativity out, especially on stream, but just like out in the world in general, because there are good aspects to everything. And I'm seeing things through a very negative lens right now, and I recognize this and I know this. So I'm trying not to like act on that, again, especially on stream, because I always regret it later, because I'm like, oh, there are really beautiful aspects. And I can recognize that. I just don't want to live in it permanently is all. And, you know, growing up in it, there was a lot of rough points, so I have a very skewed view, especially at the moment. But anywho, sorry for my rants earlier before we started gaming, because there's nice things. I'm just in it right now. I'm just going through it, you know? Yeah. And I also didn't want to like, I was jokingly generalizing, but also I was talking about the patterns of the Midwest, and that's not everyone. And I did make that clear, I guess, when I was talking about it, but just wanted to clarify. I never want to generalize anyone. There's just a lot of certain kinds of trends around here that I just, they get under my skin personally. But anywho. As someone who used to live in the Midwest, you're valid to complain about it. No, I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say. But I still need to hold myself accountable. Especially when I'm like streaming in front of a large audience, and some people don't know anything about the Midwest or this part of the US in general. And I don't want that to be the only takeaway, because it's not all bad, just like with anywhere in the world, really. There's always good aspects. But yeah, I had these thoughts even when I was eating my pancakes and staring at the rain, and I was like, damn, I knew this would bite me in the ass. Here it is. Here it comes. I'm feeling it. All I know about America comes from here. See, exactly. And it's like, well, yes, America has a lot of really shitty things about it. There are good things too. That goes for the whole country. I've been focused on the Midwest recently because that's what I'm immersed in, but yeah, I need to be a little more conscientious, I think. What is that quote? We have like horses and cows and stuff in the Midwest. True. Yeah, we got lots of I can't speak, lots of nice little animals. And green, which I remember talking about it when I was out in Colorado. I was like, I miss moisture. Because I did. Now it's like too much, but I'm like, I miss the green, which that's still true. I love the green around here. It's like one of the best parts about being back. But not soon. It's about to get cold. A couple months. It's all gonna not be green. I feel the same about my hometown. Yeah, it's just me and my personal view right now that's very skewed. Because my hometown specifically is very touchy for me. Anyone who knows, you know. What happened? Mr. Squeakers died in a tornado accident, Nick. Writing it down to the lore. Yeah, I know. That's what Nick does. Thunderstorms are yay, humidity is nay. Yeah. And what's funny is that the thunderstorms bring the humidity. Yeah. Anywho, that's all. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Again, I know most people probably didn't care, but it helps me feel better because I was feeling pretty guilty about it. And just self-conscious in general. I need to curb the negativity a bit. I'm not okay. What happened, Books? It's more learning that you can buy like 15 gallons of cheese puffs at Costco for $5. Honestly, one of America's few W's. True. True. Oh, yeah, this checks out. Sorry about your typos, Books. Streamer, it's okay to not be overjoyed with things. Yes, I know, but... I know. I just feel bad. Okay, let's play Fuka. DJ Fuka, let's go. I'm just going through it right now. Oh my god, there's a big ass gnat. But it will pass. I will make it through. Just like Degrassi taught me. Come on back here, you fucker! Come on! I saw you! Well, now he's gone. Tip those brown meows, Fuka. Wait, this is Fuka? Oh my god.
After seeing the enemy! After seeing my companions off, I concentrate and find everyone's locations. I've been entrusted with the task of providing support to everyone else. The ability to disseminate information among them will all be the key in navigating through this twisted labyrinth. Since I cannot fight directly, I need to help everyone as much as I can with my own abilities.
Are you all okay? I don't sense any enemies nearby, so please concentrate on regaining your strength.
Right. Ow.
Oh. Fuka the mom! She's momming!
Are you okay, Fuka-san? You were only rescued a little while ago. Is it okay for you to use your persona so soon? Thank you. I'm all right. I'm sorry we dragged you into this.
Chie-san is concerned about me, though I'm sure that she's been badly hurt herself.
No, we just screwed up. We're really thankful you guys came.
In any case, let's recover as quickly as possible so we can go after Labrys and the others.
Fuka Friday.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not just Chie-san. When the persona users of Inaba found out that I was being held captive, they all put themselves in danger to find me. It makes me truly happy to be able to fight alongside these people.
Huh?
What is this game? Suddenly Theodore, for some reason, he's like, "Hi, do you have a cola, baby?" We're starting this early, huh? Okay, thing number 2, stop.
Without warning, one of the caskets in the room opens with
I'm sorry, is he Vincent Valentine?
Opens with a creak, and a tall man steps out of it.
Was he here the whole time? Was he here the whole time?
Blue clothes, silver hair, golden eyes. Who in the world is he? I can sense his power, but I feel no hostility from him. He doesn't seem to be a shadow.
Ah! A ghost!
You're freaking out, Chie, Theodore. Chie, you're freaking out, Theodore.
Why are you screaming? We're the ones who freaked out.
Oh, I apologize. I was caught in the moment.
Oh my god. Why are the P3 attendants the best attendants?
Those clothes. They're very similar to the dresses Margaret and Elizabeth wear.
What is happening? Baby girl, he's so baby girl coded. Why was he in a fucking coffin?
Ah, so you are acquainted with my sisters. I am their younger brother, Theodore.
Hi, Theodore. Everyone say hi, Theodore. So many people. Another one. So many people are like, I love this man.
Elizabeth.
You're valid.
That really strong girl with the book? What's her family doing here?
Theodore.
Well, my sister has given me a task, so I've come to the world outside. But along the way, I sensed the presence of Elizabeth nearby.
Oh.
And that's how you came out of this coffin? What kind of horror flick did we walk into?
Bitch. Sorry, carry on.
Elizabeth is close by? She's tremendously powerful, but I don't sense her at all.
Oh, she is most likely hiding her presence, so as to not hinder your journey.
Oh. I swear it's in my hair. Hold on. Okay. That's better. Horoscope for the Nat War! She wants my ass! All this after you got done apologizing to the Midwest. I know. I take it all back. It's evil. Not good heavens. I know this is a lot for you, Nick Nimble. I apologize.
But I am certain that she will be watching over a battle around here. As evidence of this, please look here. There are potato chip crumbs in the bottom of this coffin, and in her favorite flavor at that.
He's like, ah, yes. This is evidence that Liz was in this coffin. Only she would eat these potato chips here.
Well, if anyone was gonna eat potato chips in a coffin, it'd be her.
True.
These guys are putting kind of a damper on the urgency of this situation.
That's what they're here for, Yosuke. Just go with it. Liz Nation, Theo Nation, creature.
I like the local
She's
variety
literally-
with the beef flavor. Oh, I can't get enough.
Can we stop talking about potato chips? Theodore, right? We haven't run into Elizabeth.
Yosuke.
Yes, it seems I was just a tad too late. It's all right. There was merely a little something I wished to ask her.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, and then I ate the crumbs from the bottom of the coffin.
What's that?
What? Hi, Theodore.
So, this is how Theodore's story goes. While out on an errand, Theodore saw a glimpse of his older sister Elizabeth. He then decided to follow her and eventually reach this tower. What he describes as being out on an errand during a situation like this seems odd, but Yukun seems to understand and said that this man's sudden appearance makes sense if he really is related to the person he claims to be his sister. It seems that the man in blue is able to move about without being constrained by the rules that we've all been having trouble with. Could that be related to why he feels different from everyone else? Theodore wanders around the room for a bit, but eventually he seems satisfied and comes back to us.
Upon closer inspection, it seems you're all quite wounded.
Yes. Thank you. He's like, damn, y'all got fucked up.
Forgive me for asking so brazenly, But why is it you continue to fight, even when you have been hurt to this extent?
Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Horoscope baby girl Theo. Don't die forever, just come back and not strangle me next time. Well, I mean, maybe. Not the fatal frame. What the fuck was I talking about?
Why?
Stop! What is this vibe change? I'm tired of this game.
I'm a little bewildered by the sudden question. What are we fighting this battle for?
Are you asking why we're fighting?
One moment, please.
Theodore raises a hand to stop us, then furrows his brow in thought.
Hearing it from you would be too easy. I see. Could my sister have given me this opportunity to see the outside world, to broaden my horizons?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Why does it feel like they took this sprite of Theodore straight from Portable? It looks different than Yu's portrait.
Are you all right?
Ah, please forgive me. It seems I have a great deal to learn for myself.
I guess he's kind of reached a conclusion.
I'm sorry for causing you trouble. It seems this is a question I must answer on my own.
God,
now,
he's so
if
pretty.
You'll excuse me, I'll be taking my leave.
What mascara does he wear? What eyeliner? Share the secrets. Spill the details, Theo.
Huh? You mean you're going back?
He's so beautiful. Look at those lashes. I know.
Yes, this conversation with you has been highly significant. Please, excuse me.
What the hell was that just now?
Doesn't elaborate.
I've got no idea, but,
He didn't do anything. Leaves, yeah. Some contoured brows, yeah. He's a very beautiful man. Did he get back in the coffin? I thought he went through the door. You're telling me he got back in the coffin?
Wait, what now?
Go back in the coffin. What is happening?
I'd almost forgotten. If you truly are in a great hurry to reach the top of this tower, then please make use of this door here.
I just picture him like opening up the lid and sitting up, announcing this, and then probably shutting the lid and going back.
Well then.
What door?
That's
a coffin!
That was mysterious.
Yeah. Luca's like, wow. Baby sitting sure is wild, huh?
Theodore asked us why we were fighting.
Not the AOL! Dorkless! Wait a sec, I gotta see this, god damn it. I don't care how long it takes to find it. I get both of them. Oh no! Theo really said, hello. Goodbye. Anyways.
The reason...
Hold on.
The reason I had such a hard time finding an answer is because I couldn't find a way of putting it into words. I mean, we all have our own reasons for being here. We peek behind the coffin lid
that Theodore left through. Left through? Yeah, he left.
And discover a set of stairs leading up. You didn't see that before? I thank the man for his brief but helpful appearance, and then try to locate the others once again. Good. I can sense everyone's strong wills as they go around the school. It's reinvigorating, and I feel my own spirit lifting. What I need to do right now is focus on doing my best. Let's go, Fuka. You got this. It's Fuka Tuesday. He puts up his away message. Oh, that was cute. Oh my god, Mitsuru's anguish. Going wild. Okay, I guess going wild or Mitsuru's anguish. Oh no, she's with Teddy. Fucking. Why? This is P3's story. Why? Eggy's going wild. Because haha. %61%. Did we just do 1%? Just now. How long is this game? Let's rip off the band-aid, y'all.
I'm worried about Yuki-chan and Rise-chan.
Still, this hallway has been going on forever. If this continues, we will be unable to make any progress.
I'm sorry, I guess. You deserve better.
My lengthy time.
Hold. I'm still the Fuka voice.
My lengthy time bound to the cross resulted in a serious drain of my energy reserves. My condition has deteriorated to the point where even normal maneuvers will be difficult. If we were to face another shadow, I might be at a severe disadvantage. On top of that, the young man named Sho displayed godlike abilities. My sister and the others are in pursuit of a target with the power to freeze everyone present. I can't help but worry about them. I feel my heart sinking as these thoughts arise in my head. Teddy walks along with me, peering into each of the classrooms as we pass them. Perhaps his increased chattiness since we left the others is an attempt to lighten my spirits.
No, he's just like this.
Just thinking that danger is closing in on those innocent ladies.
Your fur is falling out. Perhaps it is merely your shedding season.
I guess. She said,
"You're balding. Did you know this?"
No. I'm extremely sensitive, and I lose fur when I'm stressed.
You'll be like... I guess. You're bald. You are bald. Why does he do that? Is he, you know? Is he? Maybe. He seems a little fruity. It's so tiny! My job here is done. Oh, fuck. This alt tab is such a pain. Okay, there we go. I couldn't find a better arm for him, so he's just a little fruity. It's honestly perfect. Perfect. I think that's canon, actually. Is that Makoto's skeleton? Yo, that's kind of fucked up. Who said that? Noodles? Yo, that's kind of fucked up. Not me. Okay.
Just the other day, Kanji lured me into a trap with some
Noodles?
ice cream.
Good God! I kind of imagine Makoto's skeleton slumped over a toilet, to be honest. Can this boy ever rest? Not his soul having to guard a door for all eternity, but then even his corporeal form just, it doesn't leave the toilet. Elvis style. Alright, I gotta go.
Well, I shall bid you farewell for now. Good night.
Why does it work that time? That never works. Oh, god damn it. I don't have a quick button. I gotta click out for this. Oh, this is so embarrassing. I'm back. Against my will. You know what I really want? I want a voice modifier. I need a better interface though. So I can change my voice to the the one with Tune. When he said, yo, you slapped the shit out of her! That's what I needed for that's kind of fucked up. That's what I needed right there.
He then kept nuzzling me over and over, and I ended up with a big old bald spot on my head. It was terrible.
I see.
Of course, blame it on Kanji.
Kanji-san's extreme expression of love puts stress upon your fur. I will add that to my data file on you.
Do you shit? Yeah, that would actually be... That would be pretty good. Buns has you covered. Wait, does Buns have a voice modifier too? I don't know if I've heard it. I know she's got the best soundboard around though.
By the way, are you tired at all, Ai-chan? If you do
Don't
feel
ask
a little
her that.
logy, feel free to snuggle up against me whenever you like.
Not him using like all the trigger words and then also sexually harassing her. Stop, Bear. Thank you, Bucks.
No, I'm more concerned for the others in town.
No, completely ignored. But I'm sure they'll be okay. My friends are really strong, you know.
I get sweaty.
TD, please shut up challenge.
With a voice mod. Yo, shut up! Oh, it'd be so good. Yeah, we need this. I need to save up for this. Titty, please shut up challenge.
You trust them, don't you?
Thank you, Fushi.
Of course! You believe in Michan and the others too, don't you?
Why is he so exhausting? Better? Yeah.
Yes, I do. They're all precious to me.
Oh.
We're the same after all. You're sparkling too.
What?
Sparkling?
I love everyone who's nice to me, and the world where everyone that I love lives in really sparkles.
That's kind of sweet.
And I want to protect that sparkle and help everyone out.
I hate that he's saying this really sweet thing.
Teddy's large eyes are guileless and honest when he speaks of his friends. I am an anti-shadow weapon, and yet Teddy's presence is similar to those of the shadows that I had been exterminating. Does that have any importance?
Yeah, it means you should probably exterminate him.
Thinking about someone else strengthens your own powers. We know of that phenomenon.
Remember how we were like, Aigis talks about Makoto all the time, but she does it in a very not obvious way. It's like she's not even allowing herself to fully think about him.
So why doesn't that Minazuki guy get that? Does he not see the sparkling?
Teddy then declares that it's up to him to become Minazuki's friend. Eventually, we come to a door next to a sign reading, Music Room. Teddy sniffs for some time, as if searching the room, then sneezes loudly.
Achoo! By the way, won't you take a little break here? You still seem exhausted.
Stop
and
calling
I'm
her
worried about you.
exhausted! He's like, are you feeling tired? Do you want to close your eyes? You want to lie on my lap? No!
Teddy looks at me with worry while he suggests that we should have descended quite a bit by now, but there is still no sign of the exit. There is no time to hesitate, but most of all, I can't let myself become a burden either.
Thank you. You're truly kind.
She's literally a robot. No.
Of course I am. It's basic bear etiquette.
Teddy puffs out his chest with pride, and he puts his hand on the music room door.
We're barreling in! Excuse us!
He's so obnoxious.
There is nothing of note in the room but a grand piano. I'm about to suggest that we take a short break here, but a warning alerting me of an approaching shadow appears in my vision. This reading, it's close.
Targets acquired. An anti-shadow weapon and a shadow.
Again?
Commencing elimination.
When I hear that flat mechanical voice, a giant axe instantly appears above us. In a flash, I realize that we are being ambushed, but my body is too exhausted to move like I want it to. It's going to hit me. If I take any more severe damage, I'll be destroyed.
Hi, John!
Oh, he died. Protecting her. Nice.
Teddy shoves me away and I tumble to the floor. The fog and dust stirred up from the impact begins to settle, and I see the giant blade embedded into the floor, right where I'd been standing. Teddy had been hit by the attack meant for me, and now he's lying motionless on the ground.
Man, you're weak. I was just trying to surprise you a little.
Incredibly rare Teddy W. Nice. It's like 2 birds, 1 stone. Like, saves Igus. What a nice gesture. And then he died. Yeah, exactly, Hope. Like, Teddy could be one of those characters. Like, he would never be my favorite or anything, but he could be one that, like, I would find endearing a little. And just be like, oh, here we go again. If he wasn't always sexually harassing women. But because he sexually harasses women 24/7, I can't stand him. You know what I'm saying? But he could have easily been more of just like, oh, Teddy, haha. Which is what they were going for, to be fair.
You're a copy of my sister.
I was ordered to take part in the battle near you. That don't matter anymore. I'm gonna do whatever I want starting now.
Hi, John! Run!
Oh, he's alive.
Man, shadows persistent. Once I'm done with Igus, I'm
Good.
gonna grind you down to fertilizer.
Good. Nice.
Teddy!
Oh! Holy shit! Teddy's really dead now.
The axe strikes Teddy, a heavy blow, and he slams into the wall before sliding down into a heap. I try to rush to his side, but...
No!
Oh, God.
I wasn't careful enough. The strike at Teddy was a part of a combo, with the second attack anticipating that I would try to come to his aid. Though I was able to avoid a direct hit, the tip of the axe catches my leg with a dreadful noise. I stand up and prepare to dodge any further attacks, but the hit I just took has been enough to damage my leg. It won't support my weight, and I fall to my knees.
Oh.
My frame's been cracked.
Oh.
The copy of my sister smirks confidently and slowly approaches me. It seems to know that I'm incapable of moving with any agility now. Right then, I notice that the red pillars have appeared in the corners of the room, trapping us. There's no way to escape.
I was trying to hurt you, you know? I knew you were weakened, Igus. It's so easy. Just target the weakest one, and the numbers will drop on their own. These bonds are pretty useful.
It knew I was weakened after all. I realize that I am in severe danger now,
Soon there will be no way to prevent it from claiming Teddy and me as its victims. Up until now, I'd witnessed how my sister's shadow and how my sister herself fought with her heart when her heart had been disabled. That's why I thought I had understood how to deal with this fake version of her too. When my sister was in that state, she and her shadow had fought in the same way, using her body's full potential and fueled by an inner drive to destroy. Each attack from them was a threat, but such straightforward opponents are simple to deal with. But this fake is different. She isn't berserk like a shadow, and she hasn't lost her heart. In other words, she is both cunning and power, and can fight like my sister when she's in her normal state.
In other words, she knows of my special qualities as an upgraded version of her hardware, and can precisely target my weaknesses.
The biggest difference between the 5th generation Labris, my sister, and me is our attack ranges. While my standard weapons are firearms, my sister has no long-ranged weaponry aside from some of her persona's abilities. Normally, I would have an advantage over her, provided that I am able to keep a distance between us. My damaged leg robs me of my mobility, so I can't do that now. The fighter able to hit harder will have the upper hand here. The double must have known that, and targeted my leg from the start.
I already made a mistake in the limousine, and this will be my second blunder today. If only I had been better able to deal with things.
I guess. My regrets spill from my mouth as the axe in the shadow's hands rises higher and higher. I'm about to play as Teddy. My sister's axe weighs close to 1/3 as much of her body, and she activates boosters to deliver an even more destructive attack, speeding up her swings to truly dangerous rates. A single hit from it could be enough to put me into a helpless state. As if that wasn't bad enough, I can barely stand up as is, and I can't even aim properly.
I yearned for power so that I could protect my comrades, but...
What are you wondering about? You're next, Gaius. Come at me!
I couldn't respond to a sudden ambush. Those close to me have been wounded. I can't save anyone like this.
She just wants to save people. Ugh. Now that I'm facing a truly desperate moment, something surges from the depths of my heart. Anger. Anger at myself and my powerlessness. I don't want to use my damage as an excuse for my death. Move, Aegis! Move! Beneath the rising heat swelling within me, I understand that my battered body is unable to put up a fight. But I cannot lose. I must maintain this power, but keep my emotions under control as I determine the best course of action at the moment. Think! How can I turn this situation around? What can I do to protect my companions? Thought passes through my mind.
It seems I'll have to make use of that. I should have had maintenance done, like Fuka-san said.
The plume of dusk within me flares strongly, as if responding to my heart. Right now, I will do anything if it will give me the power to fight, even if it results in shattering my own self. Please! Give me the power to protect my friends!
Persona, rise up!
I guess!
Beginning frame coding. Stand by, EXO.
Are you still gonna try something? Sounds like you really want to fight that. That's cool with me. Here!
The axe the fake wields flashes towards my face, and I hear the boosters roar. Would jumping over it to evade it be best? Before I can decide, my body reacts.
It's no use.
Oh! Eggies! I cross my arms and take the brunt of the strike on my forearms. Violent sparks fly up in the collision, and the force of the attack travels through my entire body.
You saw me just like that? How did you... I'll just slice you in half!
Oh, that's such a sick frame. That's so beautiful.
My sister's fake stays where she is and leans heavily into the axe, pushing it against me. My joints scream as I try to push back, and white smoke steams through the gap in my armor. My internal sensors repeatedly report that I'm operating at my maximum capacity. It's not enough. I need more power.
Oh my! Ai-chan's shining.
What the oh my?
What are you doing?
Teddy seems to have been awakened by the violent sounds of our clashing and stammers as he lifts himself off the floor.
I forgot he was here. She looks like a blue butterfly. Stop.
I'm relieved that he's able to move, but from this point on, everything is a gamble.
Teddy, please stay away. The probability of maintaining self-control in this mode is less than 1%. I'm sorry, but I can't guarantee that you'll be safe around me. It's ready. Releasing all limiters. Extreme Orgia mode.
Final.
She's shiny.
Try this.
What is happening?
Emergency.
Oh my god.
Downward. Grant my severe impact. Heavy damage.
Oh my god.
Heavy damage.
Jeez.
Max heavy damage. Less damage. Heavy damage. Less damage.
Oh my god. I guess is a tank, dude.
Max going. Max left to my other step. I failed. Restarting. Cannon. Severe impact. No. Let's simply restart. Perfectly. Woohoo! I'm glad you won.
But this is a rock version of... Oh my god, that was a remix of...
I am overheating.
It just occurred to me. Oh.
It was truly only coincidence that I'm still alive after releasing all the power of my plume of dusk. But applying my persona's materialization sequence to reinforce my body's...
Oh my god, this is such a run-on... You can't voice act this!
But applying my persona's materialization sequence to reinforce my body's skeletal system and armor plating allowed me to endure a far stronger load than my components could normally handle. I suppose it is truly extreme Orgia mode. My sister's stubble turns into a black mass and begins to melt. As it collapses into a puddle, glimmers like golden sand trickle upwards out of it and disappear into the ceiling. I finally reach Teddy and help his injured round body sit up.
Teddy! I'm so sorry. It's my fault.
Oh.
Ai-chan, you were so cool.
She is the coolest.
I regret nothing. Please, take care of Yosuke.
Teddy!
Leave him be.
The building begins to creak, the structure groaning like a giant, and the entire tower begins to quake as well. Both the creaking and tremors are getting stronger compared to what we had felt earlier. In addition, a beastly howl thunders down from above. What is that? Is there a voice? Could it have come from much higher than the room we were than where we rescued Mitsuru-san? Teddy's eyes snap open at the eerie sound.
What was that?
I don't know, but it seems a great power is trying to awaken.
Just then, a desperate plea cluttered by interference speaks out into my mind. That voice is Rise Kuchikawa's. It's difficult to hear due to the interference, but there's no mistaking it. The communication seems to be coming from quite a distance outside of this building.
Rise-chan, you're okay! Oh, I'm so glad!
Teddy? Teddy, is that you? Where are you right now? Are you hurt?
I'm in the tower that appeared at school. I'm with Ai-chan, so I'm okay. I think.
Ai-chan? You mean Aige-san? Aige-san, please listen. There's a ton of red fog swirling around the top of that tower right now.
Where are you, Rise-san? Can you see this place from there?
Senpai and I are in town searching for but we can't get out because there's a horde of shadows closing in.
The message is cut off before we can hear the entire thing. From what it sounds like, Rise-san and Yukiko-san appear to be in town together, just as expected. If she said horde and shadows so close together, they must be facing a dangerous situation.
We have to go at once! Rise-chan, we're coming for you! Ow, 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 ow!
Please wait, Teddy. We've both been damaged quite badly. If we move now, we'll likely be in danger.
Yeah, that's true. But I just can't sit here and wait. Away! My back!
Teddy was surely wounded quite badly, but knowing his friends are in danger, he seems unable to contain himself and attempts to force himself up to his feet. I feel the same way. I must relay to everyone what Rise-san said about the school as soon as I can. When I approach the window to find out where we are, I see two figures leaving the school building.
That's Mitsuru-san and Akihiko-san.
Thank goodness! They managed to get out before us.
I can understand why you want to hurry, but those two are attempting to rescue the others as well. Let's proceed with caution so that we can meet up with them quickly.
Mysteriously, I can still move as well. Even though my frame has reached the very limits of its operational tolerances, and my joints creak ominously. Oh god! Me turning 27. The sheer strength of my emotion to save my friends forces my body into action. If Teddy and I feel the same way, I'm sure we can keep moving.
Ow! Anyway, let's move. I'm getting fired up. Let's do this.
As they say, yeah!
She sounded like Nanako. Oh. I can't help but smile at Teddy's enthusiasm. We leave the music room and the wreckage left behind from our recent battle and run down the hallway towards the exit.
Yeah! I'm excited!
Oh, I miss Nanako. The baby. That was awesome. That was so... I'm glad we did that one first. Just seeing Aigis pop off. God, that was such a beautiful... I almost said anime sequence. It was just a frame. It was just art. The art was so beautiful. Oh, she's so... God, I love Aigis so much. Aigis, thankfully, is a character that never falls into the bad writing traps. Like, she is always written so well. In order to search for the Inaba persona users, Mitsuru and I searched the school building for an exit out of the tower. But the interior of the building has been warped into a complex maze. I don't think we'll get out of that easily.
I'm detecting a set of stairs just up ahead. Would you please try going down a floor?
Got it. Let us know if anything else comes up.
This maze is rather troublesome. We must hurry on.
Mitsuru mutters to herself after she and Fuka in their conversation, and her voice sounds tenser than usual. Looks like something's on her mind, so I decide to talk to her.
Are you still upset at how you and his friends got caught up in this?
Mom and dad time.
I am. But what truly bothers me is how I cannot get a full grasp on the Sho Minazuki character, who has been behind everything.
Are we sure he's a persona user? When he fought against Labras, he didn't use a persona.
In addition to that, the one who called himself the person behind Labrys's disappearance said that he had no persona. Granted, that could have been an act to confuse us, but that still seems like a very unclear way of doing things. It's hard to believe that what he said was just an
When
act.
I spoke directly with Minazuki, I saw his persona myself. This matches with what Narukami and his friends attested.
Could he have an accomplice?
An accomplice? Akihiko, this is only a hypothesis, but what if there were two Minazukis to begin with?
She's big braining.
Two? You mean the one who called himself Sho and the one who called himself Minazuki are two different people?
No, his personalities changed before our very eyes. There's no doubt that they're the same body. But what if this isn't a case of multiple identity disorder? What if the two truly are completely separate personalities existing in the same body?
Completely separate? What do you mean?
Mitsuru-senpai, I'm detecting a shadow just up ahead of you.
We immediately end our discussion when Fuka's voice reaches us. There's only one door ahead of us at the end of the hallway. I don't see a way around whatever's in our path.
It'd be too much trouble to try to head back. Let's break through here, Mitsuru.
It seems there's no other way. The situation is growing more and more dire by the moment. We must deal with this as quickly as possible.
We rush to the door and charge inside. On the other side is a normal classroom. Well, normal if you ignore the bizarre decorations all over, the blackboard, lectern, and rows of desks. The ace detective of Inaba is waiting for us here. Oh, Naoto. Oh, Naoto.
You seem to have made it out of your predicament. How does it feel to have been rounded up like that?
This Naoto's a fake. There's no reason to doubt it. But it's well made. It would be hard to tell the difference unless you had shadow detecting abilities like Fuka. Not even the eyes? If the enemy's goal wasn't to carve off pieces of our personas in battle, these accurate doubles could easily have been used as weapons against us. There they are. Naoto. IG spam. Thank you for the 4 months. And the Prime as well. Hello, hello.
Enough idle conversation. Let's get this over with. We don't have a lot of time.
Wait, Akihiko.
As I get impatient to go into battle, Mitsuru's voice stops me. True. I guess we should listen to the fake's dying words. We may be able to gain some clues after all.
There's something I want you to tell me before I slay you.
What is it? You can ask, but it doesn't mean I'll answer.
Who created you fake people? Who is Minazuki?
That's an odd thing to ask. Didn't you meet him yourself only a few moments ago? You should ask him yourself. Then again, you won't be getting that chance as you'll never leave here.
Let her have her time. She's been up on a cross for hours, days. It's been like 3 days. I haven't heard about Naoto in a while. Yeah. Finally. Oh god. Naoto's dungeon. Oh, Akihiko. I love the support system in Ultimax. That's new. Okay. And this theme, folks. It's so good. Not the Mary Karen, bro! I'm trying to guard.
What? What?
Keep pushing him back.
Not the one hit left.
What?
on, hit me!
You're ready.
Why? Why will you hit me? What? What is happening?
Don't start worrying now.
Couldn't even let me practice my guards.
Keep training.
That was enjoyable.
Lead dance, get married, queen, lead dance.
Hi, Caleb. Thank you for the 29. Oh. With an irritating jeer, the fake Naruto begins to crumble. The red pillars disappear as well, and a set of stairs leading downwards appears inside the classroom.
Mitsuru-senpai! Akihiko-senpai! Are you alright?
Yeah, no problems on our end. The shadow disappeared before we could get any information out of it, though.
We can't waste any time. Let's keep moving while we talk.
Okay, please head down those stairs then. That should get you out of the tower.
Naruto got executed by a queen.
True. True. Wait, was that Arisa? Oh, Broda, thank you for the 7 months. We follow Fuka's directions and head for the exit. Along the way, I decide to pick up our discussion on Sho's true character.
Mitsuru, back to what we were talking about earlier. It looked like Sho changed right in front of us. He switched personalities. What makes you think that it's not the ordinary form of split personality?
Do you recall the conversation in the limo about Ikutsuki's personal experiments? I said there was an indication that a plume of dusk was used.
You mean the human experimentation we were talking about? That's definitely something a guy like Ikutsuki would have come up with.
What if Ikutsuki's experiments on Minazuki involved transplanting a plume of dusk into a living person?
Sorry, my scalp is really sensitive today. Like, no matter which way I part it, it just kind of hurts. I keep messing with it. That one seems to be the best, though.
What? Why would he do something like that?
Considering that it could have been part of Ergo Research's attempts to create artificial persona users, it makes sense. It's most likely that Ikutsuki implanted a plume of dusk into Minazuki in order to intentionally try to force a persona to appear. But Sho Minazuki didn't awaken to the persona ability. That much can be gathered from the fact that Ikutsuki labeled the experiment a failure.
That bastard performed terrible experiments on young children, all for his own gain. And he called this a failure? Ikutsuki put something strange inside a living person and simply wrote off what he did as a failure. That only proves how insane he'd been.
Contrary to Ikutsuki's expectations, though, the experiment had a different result.
What? Don't tell me.
If a plume of dusk was implanted into the body of a person who already had a personality, what would happen?
A plume of dusk stimulates the creation of an ego. So it's not out of the question that it would create a new personality in the same body.
In other words, it wasn't split personalities in Sho's mind, but two completely different entities in the same body? The original Sho and the personality that was created when the plume of dusk was put inside him now calls itself Minazuki. Maybe it's a second personality that has the ability to use a persona.
According to the records, after the operation, Minazuki entered a vegetative state after some time. Thus, Ikutsuki let go of Minazuki. He was then transported to a hospital in the suburbs of Inaba, and there are no records of Minazuki from there on. What happened from that point on, I can only speculate. But I wonder what sort of life Minazuki led after he regained consciousness.
Mitsuru's expression softens. Even if Minazuki was created by Ikutsuki, this is just one last way that Ikutsuki's ghost still haunts us. Ikutsuki's research only followed similar experiments created by the Kirito group. If Sho's past is as Mitsuru describes, then he's yet another victim of the Kirito group, not just an enemy to be defeated. Not long after we pass through the main entranceway, we see a path leading to the school's main gates, which are painted in a strange pattern. Beyond that, nothing but red fog. There's no telling what state the town is in right now.
Labra said that she wanted to speak with Minazuki. And now, so do I.
We'd better rescue Yukiko's group and get back here then.
Indeed. Let us accomplish our duties with haste.
There's no point in denying that Kirijo is partly responsible for this series of cases. That truth won't change. And it's obvious that this is weighing heavily on Mitsuru's shoulders, since she's the head of the Kirijo group now. That's why I truly understand how Mitsuru felt when she made the choice to step back from the front lines earlier. She put her trust in her comrades. That's how it should be. We can count on our teammates to get the job done.
Fuka, what's Yukiko's position?
I don't mind this characterization of Akihiko at all. Like, he's been fine in the Ultimax for the most part.
I sensed something southeast of there. Please be careful.
As Fuka's communication cuts out, the school building behind us makes a groaning sound. It's so loud now. I get the feeling that there isn't a lot of time left. Mitsuru and I nod to each other before we begin running towards town. He's only mentioned protein once. He's doing great. Oh, okay. Wow, it seems a lot less than... Like, it seems like we have a lot more done than just 68%. Let's continue. Is this Mitsuru? We run at top speed through the fog enveloping the town of Inaba. Not a single soul can be found outside. The sight reminds me of nothing more than the dark hour. Akihiko must feel the same way as he runs beside me.
Mitsuru, how are Aigis and Teddy doing? They must have gotten out into the town by now.
You're right. Let me search for them.
I concentrate and search the area for any readings. My search ability only has a limited range. To make matters worse, the images that appear in my mind have severe interferences, likely caused by this strange fog. This fog seems to be symbolic of Minazuki's solitude, as if it's trying to sever our connections to one another.
I found them in the town shopping district. We'll be able to catch up with them quickly.
All right, let's hurry to join up with them. Then we can compare notes.
Fortunately, Aigis and Teddy appear to be very close by. We hurry towards the readings in an effort to meet up with the others. DJ Fuka!
Ow! My back still hurts. Getting old sucks.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but relatable.
Do you age, Teddy? I don't.
Oh, by the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask you, Ai-chan. Is there anyone you like?
Bro, why would you ask her that? He's fucking dead.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Come on, you can't fool me. If you don't have anyone, then you and me should...
Aigis, Teddy!
Michan! Aki!
Akihiko-san! Mitsuru-san! Thank goodness you're both safe!
I love that she's so... Like, she's like, what do you mean? Anyways.
Whoa, what happened? You're both beaten.
I was careless. We were ambushed by an enemy and suffered severe damage.
Though they're acting brave, it's obvious at a glance that both Teddy and Aigis have been severely injured. It's clear that they won't be able to fight properly for a while.
Is someone... Please respond!
Yeah, only Shinji can call Maki. Like, Teddy just keeps committing atrocity after atrocity.
Rise-chan! I hear you! Talk to your lover bear!
Literally every sentence. Every single sentence.
Is that you, Kujikawa? We can hear you.
I have never known of a character that sexually harasses as much as Teddy does in anything, actually. And I grew up reading a lot of really poorly written young adult novels with very problematic tropes. And this is the most.
That voice! Mitsuru-san? Thank goodness! I heard you were captured!
Yeah, I watched Vampire Night. This is worse.
Yes, but we're fine now. I'm sorry to have worried you. Where are you right now?
Yukiko-senpai and I went out to look for Kanji and the others, but the town's turned into a maze. I lost track of them while we were getting our bearings. We're thinking about heading back to Junes right now.
All right, keep going to Junes. We'll head over too, so we'll meet you there. Tatsumi and Shirogane should have arrived already.
Understood. Please be careful.
All right, now that that's decided, we need to hurry. Aigis, Teddy, you go on?
He says it so seriously. The only good part about Teddy is Akihiko calling him Teddy.
Leave it to me to guide you to Junes.
Okay. Teddy appears to have sensed something. He turns and looks at a shape that appeared further down in the shopping district. After all that's happened, do they still intend to make us fight? No. From here on, they're just doing this to buy some time. The shape ahead draws closer, and I see that it's a double of Satonaka. There's no need to wonder about whether this is the real one or not.
Huh, you left everyone else inside and ran away? What happened to all that fun stuff? Oh, maybe they just don't need you anymore. I guess you're the runs of the litter.
A fake Chie-chan! Bears have packs, not litters.
It's fine, Teddy. Let it say whatever it wants.
I stop Teddy as he tries to lash out, in response to the fake Satonaka's harsh words. It's true that we made a mistake in being captured by the enemy before this started, but still.
I've made some errors this time, but we have our comrades. Even if one of us was to fall, the rest of us can complement each other. My standing here right now is a result of the trust we have for one another. I will carry out my duty, and you will be stopped.
Mom and Dad, let's go! Oh, that's so good! Whoa, that's my mother and father right there. There they are. There they are. I love them so much. Oh. That's there has been some good artwork in Ultimax specifically. Damn. That's my mom and dad right there. They're their Sunday best. With my thoughts of my comrades who left for the top of the tower at the forefront of my mind, I grab hold of the hilt of my rapier. No matter what taunts these shadows have for me, my heart will not be shaken. My comrades have my back. All I have to do is keep proceeding onward.
No. We will protect this world. We will not lose to the likes of you.
Oh, Micahs, you tell him.
We're the most powerful lineup ever. We'll
True,
prove that
but not you.
Got the upper claw here.
Everyone but you. The two of them are so hurt that I'm surprised they can even move, but the fire in their eyes is stronger than ever. I sense their will to fight shining through. Such admirable resolve. We will take on this burden in their stead. Next to me, Akihiko slams his fist into his palm on his other hand and steps in front of Aigis and Teddy.
I was hoping for a chance to fight about now. I felt myself getting rusty. The rest of you can sit back and watch.
This tournament is foolish, but I was given one of your insipid names. It's time I showed you the power of the Execution Queen.
God. I need to point something out. Why is Akihiko's pants so low? They're... You can see the V. Why are they so low? They can stand to be lower. Whoa, the thirst in chat to look hotter. I'm not complaining, vagina bones. He's got really slutty in his 20s, let him live. He's gotta go through a slutty period. Understandable. Not complaining, slutty Aki, let's go. Did you see that, Shinji? It's too bad he couldn't be here to see this. For the slutty waist, let's go. Good for him.
Finally.
Oh, this music. Oh god, he's gonna kill a young girl again.
Things are going
God, this is so visceral. Good punish.
Caesar!
Jesus Christ! Oh, the miss. Oh yeah! They haven't played that song at all through this whole game. Who needs a persona when you got these fists? Jesus Christ. The child had a family. I can't believe Akihiko just beat up a little girl in the streets with his slutty waist and his titties exposed. What do you think Shinji would say? The master beating the pupil. We don't even turn back to look at the melting shadow anymore. We rely on Teddy's nose and run with all of our speed through the red fog towards Junes.
I've been waiting for this.
No headbutts.
Come on, everyone, hurry!
Me next! If I wasn't dead, me next. We eventually see the large store that I had last been in when we exited the TV world. This building must normally be quite lively with customers, but now it looms with an eerie silence within the dim red
Our
fog.
rendezvous point is on this building's rooftop. Everyone remain in contact while searching for Kujikawa and the rest. Stay alert.
Every day's great at your June-ness.
A monitor on the side of the road flickers, and that General Teddy suddenly appears on the screen.
What the? You again, you phony bear! Thanks for coming all the way out to Spot. Too bad.
What do you mean by that?
Just what I said. When you fought us, there's no reason to keep you.
I'm sorry, I'm tired of him. Once General Teddy finishes, the monitor shuts off. He really said a lot. Silence fills the area once again.
What is the shaking?
With a thundering roar, a vicious black liquid geysers up from everywhere. This black wave surrounds us, whirling madly, and begins to close in.
Ah! What the?
I always think of Makoto when I hear this.
There are so many shadows. They're going to attack. Please, be careful.
Cheeky bastards. Come! Persona!
Look at that man inside of his persona. Akihiko's persona, Caesar, swings its sword towards the approaching black wave. The mass of shadows retreats for a moment like a receding tide, then immediately surges towards us like a tidal wave.
Artemisia!
Persona!
Initiating summon sequence. Athena!
We summon our personas one after another, and have no choice but to fight back. If things are this bad out here, I have to worry about Kujikawa and the others who are inside. We must get inside as soon as possible, meet up with them. But the horde of shadows pours forth without stopping, giving us no respite. Even the entrance to Junes has been completely covered with the black mass. If this becomes a drawn-out battle, then obviously we'll be at a disadvantage. I feel a sense of listlessness. After being on that cross, I'm severely exhausted. Even Aigis and Akihiko are moving less nimbly than usual. Teddy fights on as if trying to protect the three of us, but he is injured as well. He won't last forever.
Good if this keeps up.
Rise-chan!
More shadows incoming! They're not stopping!
Where was he hiding this many shadows?
My vision begins to darken, as if layers of gauze are being wrapped around my eyes, and I feel even more tired than ever. Though each shadow may be inconsequential on its own, their sheer numbers are too much to contend with. My arms drop to my sides, and I can't lift them anymore.
Mitsuru! Hey, hang in there!
Mom and Dad!
Mid-chan! Watch out!
Oh god.
Mitsuru-san!
Come on, can't you pull it together? I really don't want to get involved here, you know?
I was like, who's gonna save him? Who is it gonna be? Probably Rise, probably one of the P4 cast. Oh, I didn't mean this one. I mean Adachi. Adachi wasn't even my, I forgot about him. Adachi! Wait. This is so tragic. This can't be. Wait, no. Okay, worth it. Worth it. Okay, which Adachi? It's Adachi time. Adachi. I can't believe Adachi is saving the P3 cast right now. What is happening? What am I seeing? What the? Yeah. As the sound echoes out, my vision returns, and I see a shape moving towards us, mowing down the horde of shadows. He's just single-handedly taking out all of these shadows? Is he okay? Why is he this powerful? Was that just a persona attack? The shadows that have been overwhelming us retreat, and a path opens up towards the Junes entrance. Adachi!
Oh man, you guys look terrible. That's what you get for sticking your noses into places they don't belong.
It's the way that he's just there blinking. Why does he get this theme, bro? Languid man. Why is he so funny?
Wow, you guys look like shit.
The newcomer is a man who speaks languidly while scratching at the back of his neck. That persona attack must have come from him. He looks familiar. The serial murder case that took place in Idama. Did he break out of jail? That took place in Idama last year. I try to remember the name of the former detective who had been arrested as a suspect. You mean the perpetrator?
Are you Toru Adachi?
This is a screenshot for the ages. Mitsuru Kirijo asking Toru Adachi if he's Toru Adachi.
What? I thought Adachi was in police custody.
Oh my god, the controller! This is too much for him to handle. Akihiko's like, I'm about to send him back there myself.
Wow, I'm famous now. You're Mitsuru Kirijo, right? I guess the rest of these people are your subordinates?
Wow, I'm just famous.
What's Adachi baby doing here? Wait, you must be a fake too.
Every line is just gold. It's every... This isn't a real game. This isn't a real game. This is not real. He said it right in front of him. He sure did. He literally doesn't care that Adachi could kill him right now.
Huh? You too? A fake? Yeah, that's it. I'm a fake.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Yeah. What is happening? I'm losing my mind. Everything about his response radiates insincerity. He seems to be an intelligent but shrewd man. Well, you know what they say. But for right now, it doesn't matter if this man is a fake or not. What matters is why a person would go out of his way to help us. Oh, such a person. Why would he break out of jail, and how?
Why did you save us?
It wasn't just for you. If you died here, it'd be trouble for me. I have to obey the rules.
Why is Adachi talking to Aigis? Why are both Adachi and Aigis on my screen right now? What is happening? What is this?
Rules.
Never mind, I'm just rambling. Still, isn't this an impressive number of shadows? I bet you'd really be able to get up to something fun with this many.
Akihiko's like, I think I should arrest you.
Like, say summoning up a god or something?
Summoning a god? Is that what that show guy is doing?
It's happening. So this horde of shadows seems to have gathered here by the other Minazuki after all. He's intending to use them to awaken a godlike being. What he called his world is one where that being has descended, but that will result in the fall, utter destruction. Permission to punch this guy, Mitsuru?
I'm just guessing. And if this many shadows were to head over to that tower and start wrecking shit, that building wouldn't stand a chance, would it?
Why is he so funny?
Plus, anyone inside would be in for some real trouble, wouldn't they? Well, it's not like it matters to me. I'm gonna be on my way now. Good luck or whatever.
Bye, Adachi.
Aren't the rest of your friends in here at Juness? You kids love crowding together after all. Don't you think you'll win with those numbers?
You kids! It's so weird to... calling the P3 cast members kids! They're like as old as Adachi in my eyes. Oh, you whippersnappers. Good work, detective.
Hey, stop! Where do you think you're going?
He's like, all right, I saved the day, goodbye.
Don't, Teddy. I know you want to go after it, but we're all exhausted right now. We need to prioritize meeting up with your friends.
I can't handle this game. This is too much for me. This is like... I feel like I'm losing my mind. Toru Adachi doesn't even look back at Teddy and begins walking at a leisurely pace in the direction of Yasogami High. We quickly lose sight of him as he becomes lost in the muddy stream of shadows. Bye, Adachi.
Toru Adachi. At the very least, he didn't seem to be a fake made from a shadow.
It is so weird to see my Aigis Persona 3 say his name.
Is he scheming something after all?
No matter what his aims
Maybe.
were, it's true that we were saved in the end.
I can't believe he just saved them.
Save thinking about it for later. We need to hurry.
Happening. How is this a real game? We run along the path to Junas's entrance that had been created for us by Adachi's strike, and rush into the store and up the stairs. The gushing shadows had entered the building as well, but they are far fewer in number than they had been outside and aren't much of a hindrance. Eventually the stairs end and we see the door that opens to the rooftop food court. It's Toru Tuesday! Bro, it's really Toru Tuesday. The signs. Please, we cannot make that a thing. Persona fanfic, but the author really loves Adachi for some reason. Yeah, for real, like every time Adachi's on screen, he's like a hero. He's saving the day. Someone on the writing team really wanted to try to redeem Adachi, like badly. In the food court beyond, a horde of shadows had regained its intensity and continued flooding in one after another. 4 Persona users from Inaba are fighting them, even though they are experienced fierce fighters and have survived many tough situations. It seems that they're having a hard time against the sheer volume of these shadows. Unlike Adachi, who just came in and... what? Killed them all with like one hit? Adachi fuckers. Rise up. Honestly, I don't mind it at all. At first, I was like, he seems really out of character, but now it's so fun. And it's so interesting to see him actually like working for the good guys, so to speak. He's still kind of doing his own thing, but like, so weird.
Damn it! You're getting more intense again!
You can't give up! Mitsuru-san and her people should arrive soon!
Oh.
Right! We can't lose somewhere like this.
Rise-chan, now-chan, Yuki-chan! I'm so...
Oh, Teddy!
Okay.
And Mitsuru-san too!
Teddy should have been considerably exhausted and injured, but seeing the faces of his friends must have given him strength. He darts towards his friends as fast as his little legs can carry him and joins their battle line.
For Arena and Ultimax. The game for Adachi fuckers by Adachi fuckers.
They are united by a strong bond as well. We can't fall behind either. Just his presence makes everything more interesting. Oh yeah, for sure. He's so fun. Like, anytime he's around, I'm like, Adachi! It's such a... Yeah, I had the same reaction with Akechi. Akechi even more so, but characters like this, they're just so fun, and you just want them on screen all the time. You just like want to know what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Who knows?
Hey! You intentionally left me out, didn't you?
You're loud as always. You still have a lot of energy left. You don't go down easy, but I see your...
Don't underestimate me. Half your stuffing's hanging out anyway, so you don't get to say anything.
What's he gonna do?
Sorry we're late. You did well in keeping him at bay. We'll join in the fight.
Oh. With a sense of relief at seeing everyone we'd been unable to locate, we quickly tell them of our situation and check on their conditions. It's clear that all of them are tired and injured, but now that our numbers have doubled, we should be able to make up for that by cooperating with each other. As it turns out, we are slowly but surely able to push back the seemingly endless torrents of shadows.
We can do this! There's enough of us here now that I'm sure we can win!
It's too early to be relieved yet. The shadows all over town are converging on that tower. At this rate, our senpai in there will be...
Shirogane is right. If we are held up here, we won't be able to aid those who have headed up the tower. If the shadows are gathering with the intent to climb that tower, then we have to take the chance of returning to the tower ourselves to intercept them.
But considering the sheer number of shadows, that would be too dangerous.
Mitsuru-san, Ken-kun has given me the details. This case has many similarities with Shuji Yakutsuki's plan. I believe the culprit has the same intent.
I'm sorry, I suddenly heard Min talking. they're like right outside my window. I have my blinds drawn so I can't tell. They're in the dog poop alley.
And considering the current situation with these hordes of shadows, the time is nigh.
Sho Minazuki called Shuji Ikutsuki his father, and then there's also what Toru Adachi mentioned. There's certainly enough circumstantial evidence. And this time, Naoto speaks of, it's nothing less than the end of the world.
Do we have no choice but to entrust this to the others here? Isn't there something we can do, Mitsuru-san?
This isn't the time to argue, Mitsuru-san. We have to go.
What's there to worry about, Mitsuru? There's only one option here.
Everyone wants to return to the tower, completely disregarding their own safety. Not a single one of us is afraid to volunteer, even in this desperate situation. In addition, we've been forestalled again and again since this started. It seems that my position as the leader of the Shadow Operatives has put me on the defensive without even noticing it. We have to go on the offensive now that we have the strength to do so.
Everyone, listen up. The shadows are likely gathering at that tower. Their goal is likely to bring about the coming of a god with the power to destroy the world. We must stop this at all costs. Fujikawa, will you lend me your strength? We'll combine our communication abilities to contact Yamagishi. They need to be told of the danger.
Oh. The first step is to make contact. I task the other 6 with making sure that the area is secure, then take Fujikawa's hand. We both feel a familiar tension, distinct from what we feel in battle, as we focus our thoughts and concentrate on the tower.
Persona!
My god. God, Rise looks like her daughter. Like, that looks like mom and daughter. Though the situation is truly chaotic and the end of the world is drawing near, the vision that appears in my mind is surprisingly clear. To think that Fujikawa's communication ability is this powerful, it's equal to Yamagishi's. I've also been told that it's evolved to the point that she can participate in combat now. These Persona users of Inaba have great potential hidden within them. That's right, we have the obligation to protect this town, their future.
Fukasan is somewhere around the middle of the tower?
This is so sweet.
Hold on, Fujikawa. There's something in the sky.
Is it Nyx? There's a reading of something approaching at high speed from the fog-filled sky. Eventually, the rhythmic sound of a helicopter reaches our ears. A large helicopter with Kirijo group markings approaches us out of the fog. The pilot must be...
That's you there, isn't it, Kikuno? Respond at once.
Lady Mitsuru! Thank goodness you're safe.
What are you doing there? This airspace is dangerous. You must withdraw at once to a safer area.
The tinnitus is back!
You're all putting your lives at stake by fighting. I refuse to shame myself by withdrawing.
I can only smile at the way Kikuno refuses my direct order. She won't hesitate to risk her life for my sake. That's never changed at all.
There's something I must tell you at once. We've decoded more of the records from Shuji Ikutsuki that I gave to Lagerson. We've reached a point where there is a description that seems to be hinting at the security code. If we can solve it, we may be able to fully unlock it. The clues
Do we have to play the
password
SFX of the helicopter?
my true form that I should take, and the one written of in the prophecy.
I can't... Oh, my controller died. Oh, there we go. What is this? What is this? Adachi's my prophet!
Could this be about what happened back then?
It's Toru Adachi. And then Jesus.
Mitsuru, you have to remember. That insanity Ikutsuki was a slave to. Remember the speech he gave us?
I can never forget that night 3 years ago. The night we were cast into the depths of despair. Ikutsuki looked down on us with insanity in his eyes and told us of his own ambitions.
He said he would become a king in the new world. With that in mind, what he strived to become, his self-professed true form.
The new world that Shuji Ikutsuki strove for, a world where everyone besides himself had been changed into a shadow. What did he believe his true form would be?
King of the Fog.
There's no mistake. Those words symbolized the distorted ambitions Ikutsuki had become obsessed with, and what he truly believed he would become.
That's it!
password was accepted, and the file's been unlocked. I'm opening the file now.
There's no time to wait for an analysis. Fujikawa, let's try again. We need to get this information to Labris through Yamagishi.
We direct our search in the direction of the tower once more and detect Yamagishi. Near her are a number of other readings that appear to be in combat. They are Narukami, Satonaka, and Hanamura. It seems that they're fighting valiantly to protect Yamagishi. Oh, though they had been injured. I sigh in relief, sensing that they've made a recovery. We immediately open communications with Yamagishi and relay our situations. According to Yamagishi, the sudden swarm of shadows in town have begun pouring into the shadow. It's a lot. We then pass on our own conclusions, the reason for the horde of shadows and our information on the password. Even Yamagishi seems lost for words at hearing this, but she quickly recovers herself.
So that's why all these shadows have been flooding in. We'll stop them here as well.
I've been waiting for this.
Hi, Nixie! You've raided into Helicopter Simulator. Welcome on in, everyone. It's really loud in here. Can you feel the wind? We're really in it now, y'all. You just missed it. Adachi saved the day again. It was great. He stepped up and he saved P3. Sorry, what? I can't hear you. I said Adachi saved the day. He stepped up and he saved Persona 3. Adachi's actually flying the helicopter now. How's your stream, Nexie? How's it going? I hope Final Fantasy 13 was good.
I'll tell Labris about that password at once. Please
Welcome
be
in,
careful,
everyone.
Mitsuru-senpai.
Persona spoilers. Here's your warning. Yeah, it was great. Thanks. Hi, I'm glad it was great. Oh, everyone looks towards me once the communication ends. You made it just in time. We're like we're about to do the finale, I think, or something. They're waiting for a word from me with such impatience. But don't worry, I understand.
We will now head to the tower to aid those who are still in there. We'll have to force our way in. We will combine the strength of our personas and fight our way through.
As they say,
This is so loud,
that's
dude.
what I'm talking about.
I guess.
This is starting to get interesting. I'm getting pumped up.
All right. If that's the plan, then it's time to bust out all our skills. Better not fall behind, Ted.
I'm getting fired up!
Right. Labris and Chie are fighting too, so I can't just stay here.
Woo! The whole gang's here. The moment we were about to step towards the tower, I noticed the black silhouette of a vehicle lowering its altitude, close enough to graze the horde of Adachi?
Kikuno, you need to leave Inaba and stand by until we contact you again.
No, my lady. This helicopter is loaded with 2 7.62mm Gatling guns, 19 continuous rounds of 70mm rocket ammunition, as well as a 30mm chain gun.
Okay, so your average American.
Though these cannot damage shadows, they will be useful in preventing their advancement and providing them with some measure of backup.
What maids are you hiring, Mitsuru?
Don't be ridiculous. It's too dangerous.
Labris-san asked me why someone who couldn't use a persona would risk their life to go to a place where shadows appear.
Where was Kikuno when I had to fight Nyx, right? America moment, yeah, for real.
No matter how slight it may be, I can still provide some assistance to you all. I have been prepared to risk my life from the start. My lady, I have my own battles to fight.
The drama.
Kikuno-san.
Mitsuru, are you gonna repeat the same mistake?
Akihiko.
You're right. It doesn't matter how strong or weak you are. I pushed Narukami
What,
and his
Mitsuru?
friends away before, and now I'm doing the same to Kikuno.
I can't hear you. You're gonna have to speak up.
Kikuno, I accept your determination. Aid us from the helicopter. We must reach that tower at all costs.
Determination.
Understood.
Kikuno, take
I will
the
see you
shot.
there safely, even if it costs me my life. Let us depart.
Kikuno's helicopter rotates in place to face the direction we will be proceeding in. Please. Oh my god! Not the broad cut. With a tremendous concussion. Concussion? A rain of bullets showers down on the mass of shadows, splashing bits of blackness every which way. The wave that had been completely covering the road loses its intensity, begins to retreat. Now!
Right. All right!
Come! Persona! Go!
Persona!
Here goes!
Why is he here? There's a lot going on! Not the shaking! A line of sparkling light runs into the wave of shadows, accompanied by a roaring sound. Oh my god, it's Kingdom Hearts. We can do this! We nod to each other and leap one after another into the newly opened path. We must head to the tower where our comrades are fighting so they can carry out... No, so we can all carry out our duties. Yeah, parting the Sea of Heartless. The shaking. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Kikuno spelled backwards spells Disney. True. Oh, now that I can hear again. Hi. Welcome in, anyone who is here. I'm glad you had a good stream, Nixie. My ears are vibrant. I think my entire, like, skull is still... The tinnitus is back. My ears, I know, it's like... I can breathe again. Welcome, Raiders. If for some reason you're still around, I hope you're having a good day. Hi. Welcome to... Persona. My internet cut out for a minute at a great time. Nice. Nice. Oh wait, are you linking something? We had a very gay day? There's gay in Final Fantasy 13? Let's go. My face. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. That's what it's like to listen to Teddy talk. Sorry, Sam Riegel. Lee, there is a woman. Is it Fang? Is it Fang or is it Lightning? Or is it both? What is this keyboard smash? I know things. I know things. There was a time where Frankie, the Frankie Lilia, was trying to tell me the plot of Final Fantasy 13 and I was like, shh, 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 stop. So I know a lot of the characters. They're so gender. They are very pretty. From what I have seen of 13, like its art style, they're all they got that Square Enix charm, you know? They do be the womaner. Is Fang the woman of all time? Maybe. Oh, you can zoom? Okay. I don't know if we'll fully be able to finish this because I do have to go in like 30 minutes or so. But I want to get through as much as I can. 73%. We're making progress. We're doing things. Hold on 1 second. I can't see anyone's names in Discord when I have OBS up. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's do this thing. It's so beautiful. It's a feast for the eyes and the ears and the brain. This is what I have heard. Because there's 3 of them, right? Are you playing all 3, Nixie? Like in a row or something? Are you doing the binge? Yes, yes. Okay, you're getting the full experience then. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are after you're done. Okay, I might wait to play. Yeah, I want to hear what you have to say about the sequels, because I always hear mixed things. One day I'll get to 13, but it's always been kind of farther in the backlog because of that. I wish Adachi was in 13. Why would... Wait, we're probably about to see Adachi again. No! You missed it. We saw Adachi again. He was here. He said, "Hi, y'all. You look like shit. Anyways, I'm gonna save the day now," and then had this overpowered persona move, and then was like, "Alright, see ya. I'm bored." Like, boom. He would be killed instantly by the women in the game. True! From what I know, true. What? Did you also miss this, Stara? Well, now you're caught up. Congrats. Now you know the truth. Toru Adachi is a hero. Who is this? Oh god, is this I can't do this right now. The five of us. The five. The five of us who had been entrusted with pursuing Shokun are proceeding towards the top of the tower. Oh no. I need to hear her. I can't. Oh. Distorted hallways and classrooms appear at every turn, and there's no sign of us reaching the end. Oh. Okay, there we go. It's back. Oh, Kin's here.
Wakes are growing more and more frequent. I guess this means the time is running out.
You know, that Minazuki guy talked about making his world, but how is he going to do that?
If we presume he's following in Akutsuki's footsteps, then he's going to gather shadows, merge them, and summon some great power. You mean that thing Minazuki-kun was talking about?
What do you think, Junpei? I mean, you've been surprisingly quiet. Are you not feeling well?
Huh? Nah, I'm fine. Coaches are well trained, you know.
He's just vibing for once.
I guess it's just that I'm feeling all tense. All this end of the world stuff isn't anything to joke about. I've got people waiting for me. Like the kids have a game coming up next week, so there's no way I can lose here.
Junpei. Junpei Dad arc is the arc that I didn't know that I needed until it was here. Truck.
Stupei's being serious for once. Looks like he's grown up a bit. Well, I guess I should learn from his example.
Whoa! Are we getting across the board character growth between both of them? Whoa, hold the phone. Hold the phone. We're having some intrapersonal work here.
Junpei has leveled up. You don't want the world to end either, do you, Lavi-chan? You just woke up after all.
He's level 16! He leveled up.
Yeah. I don't want to lose
Good for
this
him.
world after I've met everyone. I gotta do my best.
He said the thing.
Here it goes again. Wait, didn't we see this classroom earlier? I feel like the fog's getting thicker too.
It won't be good if this keeps up. Since we can't get in communication with Fuka-san, we don't even know what's around us.
No matter how far we go. The maze of the fake Yasagami High just keeps going and going. Outside, there's nothing but fog as far as the eye can see. We're starting to get flustered because we can't tell how high up we've gone.
Come on, keep your cool. Getting all aggravated won't do us any good.
You're so positive as always, Junpei-san.
You think so? I think you've changed, though. You've gotten taller, too.
Huh?
Why do you sound so relieved?
Oh, I skipped it. Oh, you're just saying, huh?
I'd been wondering if I hadn't changed at all. I made a promise to Mitsuru-san that I'd live life like a child.
What's that supposed to mean?
Is that hard to do or something? It's
For
difficult.
him.
I don't know what it's like to be a child, so I wasn't sure if I should keep doing what I've been doing.
Huh. I guess being an adolescent boy is difficult.
It is for him.
You should just live your life the way you are. I mean, you are a kid.
Junpei, that's so sweet.
That's right. You can't trust Mitsuru-senpai's idea of childhood. Can you even imagine what she was like when she was a kid?
Whoa, you're right, I can't. It's impossible for common people like us. Speaking of children, that show dude is the perfect example of a spoiled brat. One moment he's joking around, and the next he's incredibly pissed off.
Yeah, what would someone have to go through in order to make them seriously consider destroying the world? What happened to him?
When the topic shifted to Shokun and Koromaru-san passes us by and stops before one of the doors. Oh, baby.
What's up, Koromaru-san? Is there something bothering you about this classroom?
When I approach the door that Koromaru-san is barking at, I see stairs leading up inside the classroom. I'm sure that I wasn't the only one who was hoping that this was the place. Junpei-san quickly opens the door and we step inside. Aside from the staircase, the room seems like a normal everyday classroom. Desks are lined up in rows and a blackboard dominates the front wall. I can't help but be reminded of my own yearning to go to school and live life as a human. Even at a time like this, I smirk a bit at myself, just as I'm about to follow everyone to the stairway.
Looks like you've made it all the way here. Now what to do?
You're General Teddy! We finally found you.
Could've gave us a dachi, but no. General Teddy. The mastermind of this tournament. With his cape and a fearless grin, General Teddy is completely different from the real Teddy we encountered earlier. And even though the screen he has through the No, this isn't a normal shadow reading. What in the world is this?
This is getting out of hand. So I, General Teddy, will face you myself. Now bring on the ring!
When General Teddy lifts his little hand up, the familiar red pillars appear in the four corners of the classroom. The tension running through the area pushes the concern from my mind. There's no time to think about that. I have to prepare to fight.
Now it's time to have some fun. Those who hinder the creation of my world shall all perish here.
Whoa, someone's got a big mouth. My world? This has been our world from the start. We're not just gonna let you destroy it that easily.
That's my truck driver.
Destroy? I will not destroy it. This will be a new beginning. The beginning of a world of my own, where only I will live.
Only you? What about Sho?
This doesn't concern you. The vessel will soon be complete. Nothing you can do at this point serves any purpose.
We won't know that unless we try. Koromaru!
Like hell we're gonna let you start anything like that.
Let's take this guy down and move on.
Yeah! Who am I gonna choose? Oh my god. The controller can't handle this. I wonder, who's it gonna be? Kin! Wait.
Yes! My skill level has increased!
Why did you go so far up?
No good! No good!
Pretty cool!
Koromaru! No, too bad! Go, Koromaru! Go, attack, Koromaru! Koromaru, go! Keep up the pace! Attack, Koromaru!
I still don't know how to use his persona on purpose.
I see your pattern. Here I come. No. Here goes. No dodge. Are you ready?
Finish him off! Well done! That's how the game's meant to be played.
Baby, baby. I meant to do that. Yeah, that was on purpose.
No matter. That was the limit of this temporary body. I've bought enough time.
That was cathartic. It really was. Oh, wait. Koro used his persona. That's what it was. It just, like... I was so caught up. I didn't know what was happening. Oh.
You're not gonna melt now?
Oh, the baby. As Junpei-san noticed, the fakes we've defeated up until now have lost their shapes quickly after being defeated, melting into a black ooze before disappearing completely. But this General Teddy is just as confident as he was before the battle, and has the same smile.
I knew it. You're different from the other fakes. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm General Teddy. Who else? Well then, bye-bye, you pesky vermin!
Hey! Get back here!
General Teddy swirls his cape about him with a laugh and disappears, vanishing into thin air without a trace.
Hey, Yucatan. He said something about a vessel being completed. Wasn't that kind of suspicious?
Yeah, it must mean that we don't have any time left, and when we defeated that General Teddy, he didn't disintegrate like the other fakes.
There must be more to this case.
This candle smells so good. Everyone already hates the bear, so just go with that. Yeah, the fact that he takes on his appearance. Ken-kun is right. General Teddy is different from the fakes that we've been running into until now. Plus those words he said before fighting. Minazuki-kun said he'd make his world, and Sho-kun talked about my world. What? And yet General Teddy said... That's what he said. The quaking starts again. The blackboard of the podium rattle loudly, and some of the decorations of the walls fall down. The building shakes strongly for a long time, as if asserting that little time is drawing near.
Can you all hear me? You're very close. I'm getting a strong reading just up those stairs.
When we hear Fuka-san's staticky communique, what? We feel a sense of tension fill us. We steel ourselves and make our way up the stairs to the classroom. Oh. At the end of this long, straight set of stairs, we find a door. When we open that heavy, cold door, we see... Oh. Oh, we're at the top. Oh, we're at the top! The hazy moon immediately grabs our attention. It seems much closer than we had seen it while wandering the town. And then there are the countless crosses. They're the same as the ones that Mitsuru-san and the others had been bound to. These crosses are scattered around the void area we find ourselves in. T. Tactful as always, chat. Thank you.
No way. Is this place...
Is this the moon viewing tower from Gekkoukan High?
It really feels like we're outside, with a strong wind blowing towards us. This must be a landing jutting out from the side of the tower. I see a number of oddly shaped objects around. From one of those places, I see a black shape flying towards us. When it lands, I see Sho Minazuki.
That's right. It's where you killed Ikutsuki. This time, it'll be the place where you all die. See? I've already written what's going on your tombstones. It's some real poetical literature. Just kidding.
Shokun, please stop this! Even if you do it, it'll change nothing! Is this all because you hate us? Because we stopped Ikutsuki?
You really don't ever shut up, do you? I already told you that I don't give a shit about some dead guy. I'm doing this because it's fun. Watching you all freak out is hilarious. You're nothing but goddamn pests that can't do anything on your own. So I can't stand you buzzing around. That's when he spoke to me and said, you should just destroy the world. Isn't that the greatest suggestion ever?
The cat. Yeah, it's appropriate.
Let's stop this. You keep saying
She said
Ikutsuki doesn't
no.
matter to you, but he's all you've been talking about this whole time.
Yeah, I was about to say, he brings him up all the time.
What was that, bitch?
Whoa! Okay, Adachi! Whoa!
Ikutsuki was a worthless ass who did whatever he wanted to.
Literally the Persona fandom at Yukari.
That's all.
Literally,
Two
that's
shits about
it.
someone like him.
Wait, what did he say? Okay.
That's not true, Shokun. You're only running from your problems.
That's my line.
You shouldn't
Adachi
run
moment.
away from your true self. Shokun, come back with us. None of us hold any of this against you. Didn't you see what happened before? I'm a machine and I
Gave
heard
me more
everything,
flashbacks,
but
it really
they still
did.
accept me.
I felt a visceral need to defend.
You're just like me. If you have somewhere you can go back to, then you don't have to do this.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Shut the hell up, goddammit!
Nixie! His flustered rant suddenly breaks off. The egg-shaped scar behind his red bangs is glowing a dull reddish white. I already know what this means.
That's enough. How far must you go in attempting to ruin this plan?
You're Minazuki, huh?
Unfortunately, the borrowed power has been exhausted. From here on, I have to deal with you myself.
An emotionless, icy glare pierces us. Minazuki, the one who awakened within Shokun, and to use his own words, the one who grants his wishes.
It's him again. Are we really sure that he doesn't have split personalities?
I concentrate carefully on his presence. This isn't just a new faucet. Faucet? This is not a new faucet. This is a completely different presence than before. The reaction from my plume of dusk is even stronger now. I can see it clearly. Shokun has a plume of dusk within his body.
Minazuki-kun,
We're remodeling the bathroom.
You too. You're the same as me. What you are is the plume of dusk itself.
If only we had met a few years sooner.
That's right. Ikutsuki had a plume of dusk implanted in this boy during his experiments, resulting in my birth.
I knew it.
However, I still have no love for that man. After all, he tried to have me erased.
Erase you?
Yes. Ikutsuki was nothing more than a threat. He was using this boy only to throw him away later.
What's happening? What is happening? What is happening? How is it's the same.
But this boy was something different. He suggested that we try to act exactly like Ikutsuki. He created fake Ikutskis.
They can't keep getting away with this!
He even went so far as to gain access to the Kirijo servers to try to gain more information about Ikutsuki.
Yeah, and not living with determination. Adachi in the background. Playing the P3 piano, that's his favorite instrument.
Then you were the hacker Kikuno-san told us about.
But Ikutsuki, the only other person this boy knew, had already died by the time the boy awoke from his coma. All that was left to him was the truth. That man had tossed him aside like a piece of trash.
Seriously?
Since then, the boy did everything on his own. He had no help, met rejection at every turn. There was nowhere to go, and no one to turn to. You all believe that everyone is surrounded by other people just like you. But that in itself is only the beginning of this world's failures. The world holds no worth for this boy. Sho Minazuki was thrown into this world all alone, and he wished that everything besides himself would disappear. Then all I must do is grant him that wish.
I hate being an Akechi fan. maybe it's ironic for someone like me to say this, but Minazuki-kun's voice sounds like a machine, completely emotionless. Perhaps, even though he was a personality created by the Plume of Dusk, he may have been trying to save Shokun in his own way. But even if that was the case...
No, that's not what Shokun really wishes for. What you're doing won't save him. Even if you don't know how, or if you end up hurting others, human interaction can change people.
Labrys.
Silence, puppet. What would a thing like you know of this boy?
Fighting battles on and off screen.
That's right, I ain't human. But neither are you. You're just using his body while you try to destroy the world. You don't care what he feels at all. I ain't like you. No matter how much it hurts or how much suffering it causes, I love this world. Let's go, Labrys. Let's go.
Wow, well said. Great job, Labrys.
That's such a good picture. I was like me crying. Ah! Oh man, God, Junpei looks like he's 50. Oh my God. The trio, but it's Ken. Not Makoto! True! Oh my God, you're right! It's Kid in Makoto's place. The successor. Oh my God. Yeah, he has Makoto's tie. His ribbon. I mean, it's the Gakukan uniform, you know? And I can't get over that it's literally Akechi's hair color too. He like embodies so many different characters. And the way he stood up for everyone was so Shinji. He is the embodiment of so many Blorbos. You know? This is such a beautiful piece of art. Oh my God. I love Junpei's lazy eye. It makes him look even older. Good for him. Oh my God. Yukari. And Ken is so pretty. He's so grown up and pretty. Look at him. That's my son. Labrys. Labrys discovering friendship. Ugh. I can't do this. God, Junpei's cross. Chidori. He's so tall. I know. He's taller than Yukari. Where did the time go? My son grew up. He's so tall.
Right. What he's saying just sounds like he's running from his problems.
It doesn't matter if you're fully human or not. We're all standing here because of how we clashed with others and gained acceptance.
I love how every time Ken speaks, Koro has to bark afterwards. It's so cute.
Very well. There is nothing more to say to you. Persona. You have gone too far. Sit in shame of your own ignorance as you await the moment of your destruction.
I can't get over this picture. Ah. Nazuki-kun slowly draws his two swords while he stares at us with unblinking murderous intent. The persona behind him also readies for battle.
I will save Shokun. And to do that, we'll defeat you.
Finally.
Oh, this is pretty sick.
Let's get it! No good! Here I come! No good! Attack! Setting up! No good! Come on! Go, Kuro! It's no use! Go, setting up! Attack! No good! No!
Shit, I'm trying to guard.
I see your pass. Here goes! Getting it! Come on, go! Go! Come on, go! Here I am! Attack, Kuromaru! What? Attack, Kuromaru!
Do something?
Kuro! That's my puppy! That's my little baby puppy! Not this song! Stop! The persona wearing the golden mask disappears as if melting into thin air. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Yes, yes, yes! My skill level has increased!
Let's go, Koro! Oh, God, okay. But the defeated master, the persona, doesn't appear to be as wounded as he should be. He looks up into the sky with a somewhat absent-minded expression.
I've lost. The vessel will still be completed. You will not stop the creation of this boy's world.
We don't have you or Adachi. He must have taken an immense amount of damage. No normal person should be able to even move after taking a beating like that. And yet, Minazuki-kun is trying to stand up. A certain thought crosses my mind. The will to stand and fight for someone else, no matter how wounded you may be. How Yukari-san and the others rushed to Inaba with me to rescue Mitsuru-san's team when they'd been captured. How Yukun and his friends are fighting to protect this town. Minazuki-kun's reasoning for fighting is no different than ours.
Minazuki-kun, so you do understand.
Not another word, lout. I won't let anyone get in the way.
The reaction from the plume of dust had been fading, but suddenly it grows fierce and powerful, making the air around him tremble. He's still...
Tsukiyomi!
The fact that persona is in P5 as DLC. All of these are.
Look out! You guys!
His persona appears and sweeps the area around him, causing debris to rain down upon us. Oh god. It's kind of sick.
This isn't good!
Lapras!
The instant Minazuki-kun disappears above us, another quake hits. This one is severe that we can barely stay standing. I can't read. Every surface begins to undulate, god damn it, like a living being, and large cracks run through the floor. One crack spreads into an actual crevice, separating me from the others. From beneath our feet, lost from view in the fog, gathered around the tower, something dark is rushing towards us with a deafening roar. I'm trying to read fast because I gotta go in 12 minutes. On the giant. We gotta finish this up in 12 minutes.
Is that a horde of shadows? Koromaru!
It's like it heard me. I gotta close out. Unable to sync. Warning, Steam was unable to sync your Persona 4 Arena Ultimax saves with the Steam Cloud. If you play now, you may not have previous game progress and you may permanently lose it. What does this mean? Cloud status out of sync.